Hey, what is up, everyone? How's it going? Man, I just sneezed. Great.
Bless you.
We're off to a great start. How's everybody going? I'm way too busy for all the more I need to get done. And hold on. Oh, shit. Here he goes. I'm going to start sneezing my head off.
Can everybody come in threes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Mine comes in more than threes, though. So, how's it going, everybody? Who wants in? We'll get the link sent out. I already sent a link to Bino, which I'm probably butchered that name. Oh, man. Well, there's the gopher.
You didn't send to the gopher, have you?
Oh, it's going to go. You gotta have the gopher.
You know what a buckeye is, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a useless nut.
No, it's not useless. You throw it at girls. You throw it at people. It's hard.
Yeah, it's the Ohio ammo.
Shot.
It's the Ohio ammo, I guess.
Poor gopher got so cold his trailer fell apart.
Yeah, I seen that. I was waiting for his tires to blow.
You got mail, gopher. What's up, Cave Troll?
Oh, another bad one. Next thing you'll be trying to get Motor Bad in here.
Oh, yeah, we'll get him in here. Get all the guys in here.
Oh, we got a couple of females, too, who'd like to come in.
Yeah. Raven. I don't think Raven likes us anymore.
Yeah. Too foul mouth?
No. I've talked to her since then. She's dealing with stuff right now.
I can understand that.
Well, we're sorry. I hope everything works out for her.
Everyone's dealing with stuff right now. So
yeah, stuff going on.
And I forgot to bring a knife with me.
I've got one. Here, I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's only 2 hours away. That makes perfect sense.
But I can send it right through. I can send it right to my tablet to you.
It's not that bad. Don't cut your wrist there.
That's not what it's for.
Oh, okay.
It's not that bad. I like how Clinton goes straight to that.
Oh, now I'm going to have to do it because we got gopher in.
Oh man, that is the laugh of pure insanity. Actually, no. He's working on his laugh so that Matt can use it.
I like Renfield's laugh better for evil. I mean craziness.
I'll be right back.
Who is Dante beating on now?
Nope.
Me.
Oh, no, that's only because you like it.
Too much. He's got me chained up in the basement.
Yeah. The good old days.
The good old days. Yeah, I seen your trailer video flew apart. I was just waiting for your tires. I'm rooting for something serious.
I tell you what, I'm just going to have to send you a whole bunch of blown tires so you can just be happy.
I'll have to do an ITL. This was Gopher's tire.
I think I would have been happier if the tires, I could have dealt with the tires. Now I got to try and either mend or replace all of that plastic. It's flapping. I've had cars with fenders that flapped like that go down the highway, but that thing was just flapping.
Oh, is it plastic fenders on the side of those trailers?
Well, no, it's I put lattice on the side of a trailer for a signboard,
Oh,
And I figured, well, lattice is supposed to be out in all types of weather. Well, you go to factor in vibration and all this and all that and sub-zero temperature. It didn't make it.
Mm.
Poor Lattice. You abused it.
Poor lattice.
You abused it.
Yeah, that's me. I'm abusive.
I'm happy you live in central Ohio. I'm clean over here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, well, we're sending some crap over your way.
Oh, well, we're getting rain right now.
Yeah, wait till it starts coming down in the ice pellets. It's just starting here.
Yeah, we had snow this morning here. It's all headed your guys' way. It'll take a day.
I have the KLR apart right now working on rear lights. And I wish I had it together today, how beautiful it was.
Yesterday was beautiful. It was 60 yesterday.
I figured wintertime is a good time to work on her. Stop talking about Dante. He's coming in.
I can hear you guys being fine.
I hear a whole bunch of thumping and rumbling.
Yeah, huh?
He came down, beat on me because I was talking about him.
Who we got?
On my icon, what does it say?
It says your name.
It says
I
my
don't see
name.
anything but a gopher.
It says Donald.
Oh, does it? See, I can't
Oh,
fix
okay.
that thing. I've changed it so many different ways and everything, but I don't care really.
Well, all you have to do is put Trump on the back of it.
Yeah, I'm going to start importing people from Switzerland.
They'll be working to impeach you.
I like peaches.
We have Shadow.
Especially Georgie pizzas.
All right, fuckers, I'm back. And I got
There you go.
That's scary. Safe place, safe place.
Do they let you have sharp stuff? They don't. All I can get is a plastic spoon.
Oh, he has a plastic spoon.
You make good chips with those.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, who wants to guess what's in the box?
Tires.
Little pills that they,
Pipe.
little peanuts that they put to pack stuff in.
Bluetooth.
No.
Pipe.
No.
A bong.
No.
Well,
No, Tommy Chung got put in prison for selling those.
we know.
A lot of crack.
Fenders.
No. I'm
A
gonna
new suit.
a what?
A new suit.
No.
Something you wanted.
Something I wanted. There you go. And Clinton with the most general guess in the world.
He win.
See what we got
He
here.
won.
No. Bad Dragon. No. AM Cookies. No. Not a Grom either.
Fit a DRZ 400 in there.
DRC box. Damn, it's got instructions and pictures too.
Well, you need pictures when
Misdirection?
you can't read.
They actually wrote my name on the box.
Testicle reducer.
Testicle reducer. Oh, does this give anyone a hint what it is?
I don't know.
Ah, foot pegs.
I know Mike knows what it is.
Steps for
Oh,
your
yeah.
turn
Huh?
light steps. They look like
Oh.
It's a breast pump.
Wow.
about that, Muzzle Mike.
Mike went right for the throat.
I've got 3 pairs of them.
Well, there's never a good sign when one of the nuts are loose in the box.
Okay.
Well, all of my nuts are loose.
At least you bought first.
That's never a good sign.
It's only in gym
Well,
they
I keep-
wanted them tight.
Yeah, no kidding.
As
All
long
right,
as
let's give everyone an idea what it is in the box.
Crash bars.
Yes.
It only took a. Can I buy a vowel?
This is actually what the pegs go on. These are for the highway pegs.
Well, those look rather robust.
I bet mine.
Yeah, it's got holes in it, so you can put your tools in them.
No, it whistles.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this actually replaces like the front motor mount. Replaces the front. This sits like this on right in front of the motor.
See, his is nice and
Wow.
straight. I'm going to go down to his house and take mine off and replace it with his. My bike fell over to the one side and twisted it.
And
Well, his is shiny too.
This
Yeah.
goes.
So you bent your crash bar while crashing?
Yes.
Not even on the bike.
Even on the bike.
He's talented.
Did you get those from China?
Mine
Here's-
came with the bike.
Here's the one side piece.
It looks pretty strong.
They are pretty strong. That one piece you held up before the last piece, that is to go side to side up higher on the bike to hold the top in a place. They can unbolt them and just butterfly them out.
So that's a side piece?
Yeah.
Looks like, oh, and you butterfly them out, you can hang your socks there dry.
Yeah. Now, if you do it just right at a certain speed, you start taking off.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see if I can get it back in the box.
Like, see that? They never go back in the box that they came out.
We're going to have to get you some red ammo cans, Nick.
See, the worst thing about all this is I can't put them on until I get the bike out of the basement. Because it probably won't fit out with them on.
You can't get it in and out of the door?
Well, a chainsaw will take care of that.
That's what I say. I widen the door.
I'll put it out there. If I got you upset,
That's not
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I upset you or anything, Dante,
What?
about the breast pumps.
No.
I mean, I've got 3 sets of my own.
Hey, Muscle Mike, we know what to get you for your birthday. A little bag for the bottom.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, I worked with a bunch of assholes.
I mean, I was trying to skip around it because I knew what they were, you know? Those are actually, I love my crash bars. They are awesome.
The holes are so you can tie people up in different positions.
No, actually, those holes work out really nice if you want to put a tool tube across it.
Actually, Jester, the hole, he got a crash bar. He's going to crash. I've already crashed it.
Mhm.
Lady came over into me last summer, so it's already been crashed about it. So the bars are there so the next time someone comes over, I screw up more shit. I screw up more of their shit.
Are you going to do like a really intensive review of how it crashes?
No, I'm gonna tried to stay away from that.
I think we get Mike to try it.
Poles are for aerodynamics equals new top speed. Yeah, that bike will never see 150.
Let Mike.
well,
test it.
It might see 150 if you tie it up to a race car.
If I put it in fucking no, I wouldn't want to be on that thing at 150.
It'd be interesting.
I want to monetize that video.
What video?
Of you doing it.
Breast pump unboxing video ought to do well.
Yeah.
A comprehensive review of 22 breast pumps.
Oh my god.
We'll test
That's a
them
whole
all up.
channel.
See how they work. We must have breast pumps.
We could do how many things can you do with a breast pump? That would be an entire channel. I'm sure it would do really, really well.
So how did we transition from that to
I don't know.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
I blame Mike.
It's the water, I swear.
oh my god.
Bad milk.
It's a spoiled milk breast pump.
Yes.
Boiled milk. There you go.
I think I've been in the garage sucking up torpedo heater fumes too long.
Too much carbon monoxide.
Yes. My heater's acting up, so maybe.
Didn't your buzzers go off?
No, the buzzers just stayed off.
You gotta have
The heater
batteries in for that to happen.
The heater's been puffing out some awful looking smoke.
That's because it only runs on ancient fuel.
Yeah. It doesn't like the diesel. I should have put it out and age really well. It's like wine.
Sam, anyone else you want to join, let me know. I'll fire you a join link. Oh my god. Yeah, buzzer won't go off if we take the batteries out. Yeah. Batteries are optional.
Mine is the kind you just plug into the wall. No batteries.
Oh, yours are actually hardwired. Holy shit.
Yes. I spent the extra money that I didn't have.
Well, all you gotta do is kick the breaker. That's the same thing.
Oh, that's easy. You just kick the main breaker in the house off and cut my garage off. I was like, what happened?
Oh my god. So yep, crash bars, Liz. I can't put them on till I pull the bike back up. Which I wanted to do it today, but the backyard was just too wet.
Too much
Oh,
soup.
today was
It was
Hey.
just fucking.
beautiful weather.
Plug it into the wall. Actually, I thought those bars would be thicker than they were. They looked thicker in the picture. I've never really had a good look at yours, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Well, you see, they do hold up whenever I laid the goat down. Squashed my cans all the heck and back, but my bars held up.
Well, there's enough bracing there to do that. So some assembly required.
All
Yeah.
assembly required.
It's gonna. I can see that video now, and I tried to shoot that video in the front of the house. Every person driving by is gonna be like slowing down the font. What's he doing? and my dad's gonna be coming out every 5 minutes. What you doing, boy? Oh, hey, Dad, say hi to YouTube.
So,
I'm out here tightening my nuts.
This is what happens because you never gave me an erector set when I was a kid.
Yeah. I put them on, now my reverse don't work.
I love that.
Install in your basement, then you'll know how wide your doors need to be to get the bike out.
Yeah,
That's a great idea.
we'll put the white sliders in, no French doors in for you.
just knock you out a bigger wall.
Yeah. Well, it's not my house yet, so I can't really make good choices. My plan would be if this house does become mine, is I'm going to knock that door and I'll put like a roll-up door.
Garage door.
And I would actually put like a faux driveway all the way up there. I hear
Dante's Repair Shop. Kawasaki Repair Shop.
it's gonna be a little bit of everything. Kawasaki, Suzuki.
No. I'm gonna get some signs for you. It says no DRZ parking.
I'm not buying a DRZ.
This street gonna go downhill right now. Now me. I joined.
No, it's already gone downhill. Trust me.
You're fine.
Downhill. I'm a grass pump.
Yeah, apparently Mike is into ABF.
Dude, let's put it this way, man. Before this even went live, it was already labeled as not suitable. Before it even went live.
Mm-hmm. Caution tape. Anybody get out and ride today? You guys get out and ride? Anyone? I know Dante, you didn't, but
My bike's down for repairs right now.
what do you haven't done?
My rear tail light rusted through on the socket. So I'm rebuilding that and doing some other minor wiring work.
Oh, cool. Dante, you said your next bike would be like an FJR or something like that, right?
No, Bandit.
Oh, Bandit? Oh.
If I could find an FJR that wasn't like $5,000,
Yeah.
and that's for an old
He wants
one.
a Bandit. That way, if anything happens, like a grocery store robbery or anything, they'll pull him over first because he's riding a Bandit.
Yeah.
What's up, Reeds, bud? How's it going, man? 60, 70 mile per hour.
Hello.
70. Isn't that like hurricane conditions right there?
No, it's like 90 above, I think. Is
Oh, wow.
That's just a good sandstorm.
Yeah.
Set everything outside. You want blasted?
Yeah, dude. Set all your rusty stuff outside.
Yeah. BC, it was like 60 here in Pittsburgh, PA. And then what'd they say, KM? Like tomorrow, Friday, we have a winter advisory for ice and 1 to 3 inches of snow. So it's just going to
I'm sending it your way. It's happening here today.
it's like
Reeds.
flip flop.
Reed said 74 miles per hour is a category 1.
Damn.
Well, the roofers would be happy with that. They'll be out there replacing roofs.
Yeah, you know what's funny is like whenever that shit happens, like we have people driving around in cars and they come over and like, do you want to turn that into your homeowners? I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea who you are. But it brings, I guess, like contractors out of the woodwork. And
artists.
They just want you to think they're contractors.
Probably. That's why I say get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want your deposit for them to fix the roof, and then they take off.
Mm-hmm.
We get a lot of those scams out here.
Yeah.
I'll be
I'm
down tomorrow.
And then we just changed insurance, and this guy's taking pictures of our home the other day, and I totally forgot. I see him in our backyard, and I'm like, can I help you? What? Who are you? What are you doing? He's like, oh yeah, I'm from AAA, because everything's under AAA now, like everything of ours. I was like, oh, sorry, because I came off. I said it much more aggressive than that. And he was like, his camera.
God.
Like, Cam, I'm saying,
Reed
totally like.
Reed says they're having 124 mile over the ridge pops right now.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Sheesh. Hey, Mothman, what's up? Wow. Where's Reed's at again?
He's out in Nevada, Carson City.
Yeah, that's right.
Gopher's too quiet.
I'm here.
He's plotting evil.
Oh
That's
no,
what I'm
that's when I'm talking really loud. That's the evil.
He's
Oh,
he's using JB Weld to put the plastic pieces back together.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do is take some industrial staples, heat them up with my torch, and stitch it back together, and then cover it with thermal adhesive
duct tape.
or hot glue.
Just duct tape.
Yeah. Well, you know what my favorite is? Gorilla Tape.
See, I don't spend the extra couple pennies for Gorilla Tape. I just buy the cheap duct tape.
I know. I just taped something up, and it will be in a video not too long. And I taped the shit out of it with Gorilla Tape, and I ended up. Well, I won't tell you, but I wasted a lot of money on Gorilla Tape.
you mean your $6 a roll?
It's like 8.
Oh, is it 8?
Yeah.
No, I rounded up to 10, and I'm sure you will call it 10, but it was like 8 something. That was before I bought the DRZ. Sorry, go ahead.
There's nothing that you can't fix with it. It's just a roll of duct tape and a bunch of zip ties.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
I got both in my backpack.
They don't let me carry zip ties anymore.
Why not?
How far away are you from being considered a national?
Hey, Gopher, Cam just gave me some side eyes, like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a list that's about 14 different things I'm not allowed to be within 75 feet of.
Oh, damn.
One of them.
Bubble gum.
Hubba Bubba.
Hubba
Yeah.
Bubba gum.
That's good stuff.
Just the grape.
Just a grape.
Yeah, zip ties and duct tape, or Gorilla Tape, actually.
That's all you need.
I was going in and I was buying Gorilla Tape. I was going to get 2 of them. And hey Weibo. And I saw the price, and that was before I bought the DRZ. That was before we bought the DRZ. Or no, I guess it's only in my name, huh? That's before I bought the DRZ. And then I put one back saying, it's going for the DRZ fund.
Because that made all the difference in the world.
That extra $8.
So that was before KM bought the DRZ, right?
Yes, before KM bought the DRZ.
Yes.
Cam, you know you bought a DRZ? She tried to sit on it the other day. Like, she couldn't even, her toes didn't even touch.
I was going to say, her feet are nowhere near close.
No, she's dangling like,
Michelle tried to get on the goat the one time, and it was so hilarious. It was unreal.
She's about the same height as Roop is. And I got a picture of him sitting on a bike, and it's comical.
Yeah, that's too much.
She said, "There's no way I'm riding the back end of this thing." Well, it's not enough seat room in the first place after I get my big fat butt up there.
Yeah, Marshall should have took a picture of me sitting on his, was it SC6?
Yeah.
I was trying to get Dante to sit on the FZ or the Z. He wasn't having any of it, though.
I saw on the FZ.
Not on mine.
Yeah, I did. I saw on yours.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
I don't
you
remember.
forgot. When I came up to your house.
Yeah, but how about the Z? Or didn't we have it at the time?
No, you had it. I just told you no. I didn't.
You say no. There's Chris that I ride with sometimes. He's a big guy, not as big as you, but I have video of him on it, and he's just like, it just looks like a pea. With you, it'd just be like,
Yeah, dude. I'm not even gonna attempt it. I know what that's gonna be.
just for the visual. That's all I wanted. Is the visual, you know.
Okay, you want a visual? I can show you pictures of me sitting on one dude's Sportster, and it's comical as hell.
Yeah, do you have it up? Can you put it on the screen? I mean, the Z / Grom, that would just look like a Matchbox car.
Oh no, dude, you don't understand. Do I even have it? It might still just be on my phone. Let me look. Let me see if it's even on the desktop.
Does anyone have like universal handguards that you have on your bike and like that would fit almost anything?
Pretty much any aftermarket's universal.
Yeah.
Like even that go into the bar ends, like is that all kind of one size, or do I need to look for like?
Biggest thing is you need to know size of your bars. Which whatever size, because I think the DRZ got the same size as the KLR, right? Which would be 7/8.
I'm not sure.
7/8 is real popular. You get much over an inch, you're looking at like Harleys and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's not that.
V-Stars are an inch.
Yeah, because when I'm in the woods, like today, I was out and I start to have to make my own paths because those 606 tires, the rubber on there is harder than I thought it would be, and when it's like icy or kind of like rock, like it's not a soft enough rubber to like climb up it, so I just spin. I was kind of surprised. I thought it would still grip and rip, but
those tires like that, biggest thing. Hey Clinton, you're sleeping.
I'm sorry, it's a long night last night.
Hey Dante, you see that link I put up?
I'm in between a bunch of screens right now. No.
I'll have to get you a remote control so you can just zap me.
Mothman, my ride was actually pretty good. I was climbing pretty much. There's some really big hills in the dumps in South Park. Like even on a dry day, I probably wouldn't. I would attempt them, but I'm pretty sure I would. I won't make it, but I'll still try it. But it wasn't too bad. Just some hard surface areas. It's like a sheet of like a slate rock that like you just don't get any grip on, and like out of nowhere under leaves. And it really caught me by surprise, a couple of them. But I thought those tires, like after I even read the review before I bought them, they're more of a harder, longer lasting tire than a, soft, they're going to get tore up a little bit.
So they have a harder compound.
They do, yeah. Which I'm okay with because I really do want to get down to see Dante this summer more and do some off-road stuff. So it'll be good for that, and if it's dry, it'll be perfectly fine. But if it gets like soupy, messy, ice for sure, or even semi-ice, I have no expectations on ice, but I did have a little bit higher expectations today when things were mostly wet and just slippery. But it didn't do bad. I just thought it would do better. But again, I haven't been in trails since I was a kid, so it's kind of like I'm remembering learning things like each time, as far as the tires go. And that front tire, the front D606, is I don't like it. I really don't. I read that it wasn't a great front tire and it slid, and it does. Like that thing is all over the place. But I don't know.
The only tires I really got experience with is what's on it now, and it's hilarious because a lot of the reviews say it's a terrible wet tire. and I've never had trouble with it on the street.
You prove
you
them
have?
wrong.
What are you running?
Kenda K761s.
Okay,
I think
760.
everybody should have Chrysler Torrents.
Are they? That's not the Trackmaster, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I was looking at the Trackmaster because it's like a cheaper tire, and it's a little bit softer from what I've been reading more.
The next tires I'm leaning towards, if I'm definitely going to do some trail riding this year, is going to be the big blocks.
Big blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an 1821 size tires?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What? So let me ask you, what the big blocks? What has you set on those?
There's a couple people that I've watched online that run them,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them was Everride.
What kind of ratio is it? Like a 90?
See, like right now, what I have, they're considered like 70-30s,
Mm-hmm.
and the big blocks would be like probably like an 80-20.
Okay. Yeah.
But that'd be like, or no, it'd be like flipped the other way.
Yeah, you're 20% on road, 80 off.
But the biggest thing with them is like the lugs on them are like they're big squares.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Matt?
Like I said, I think everybody should get Messler Torrents.
Dude,
What was that?
those are
What?
street tires.
Those are like 90-10s.
Yeah. That's what
They're great.
606 are.
You can watch them split, and your front tire just split apart.
Oh, no. That's not good.
I had a set.
Mm.
There wasn't even what, like 900 miles on those tires, and they started splitting on me.
Ugh. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Are there a lot of trails down by you, Dante? I mean, I would imagine there are, but
I haven't found them, but I need to do a little more exploring. I've been trying to use Google Maps to find them, and
yeah, they're not marked or anything or well known or local spots.
Don't they have a state map? Isn't there a trail? In Colorado, we have trail maps.
Biggest thing around here is a lot of everything is like the closed down bridge. They got that gated off because I was going to go ride down and see how far I could go. They got that all gated. They got everything all closed off. I mean, there's a big strip mine not far from where I live, but I don't know how far back I can get in there without someone saying, "Hey, the fuck you doing?"
Right.
These guys need an ATV park like I got up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried looking up. I've tried looking them up, and most of them are like downstate.
I like that one down Butler where they go down into the mines. That'd be cool.
Butler, PA? Like you're in Sharon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Butler's not too far from me. I used to work there. It's like maybe an hour and 15 minutes from me.
I mean, you got to pay to get in down there, but I mean, I think that would be very cool to go. They got the trails you ride up, but they got a set of trails that you goes down into the old mines. And I think that's darn cool.
So that is like a legit. You pay and you ride their trails.
Yeah, and you can it's a campground also. You can spend the night and.
I mean, like downstate, there's the Hatfield and McCoy trails that you can ride. Those are real popular.
Those are pretty cool, actually.
But they're downstate a good little ways.
How far? How far?
Let me look. It's at least two hours for me.
Is it further when you say downstate? Further down for me, or is it kind of like diagonal? Or
Hold on. I'll tell you here in a second.
Beach pod.
Moto Map Man, do you hit those trails, or do you just see them?
Oh God.
What happened?
Oh, the fucking wind here is just wrecking me. And
Actually, from my house, it's like over 4 hours.
Oh, that's a little bit of a trick.
It's pretty much right on the border of West Virginia and Kentucky.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Reed's buddy down there having 20 Bush's baked beans or what?
oh, dude, unfucking real, man. Holy crap.
Like, do you hear shit ripping off your roof, or?
No, we have huge trees and the neighbor behind us, and we've been trying to get her to trim these trees back for 5 fucking years. And every time the wind comes, branches 6 inches in diameter and 15 feet long crash down on our roof.
Oh wow.
Oh, dude, it's fucking unbelievable. And we're
That
having
just rips the shit out of your shingles, too.
80-mile-an-hour gusts here.
Wow.
Sewer.
Oh my God! It's
She paid for your roof repair a couple times. She'll trim them.
She didn't even help us pay for the fence that divides our house, man. We just paid $3,000 for a fence.
Damn.
I would have sued her. Take her to small claims court. Sue her.
Well, if something happens, I'm gonna have to. But I think we're gonna have to call the city or something. Fuck, man, this is unbelievable. This is how it is.
You expecting, like, did you know this was coming, or did it kind of pop up? Or?
This came out of friggin' nowhere. A storm doesn't even need to come in sometimes for this to happen. The pressure gradient, if you know anything about weather, pressure gradient, we're like in the pressure gradient where it's just squeezing two low and a high together, and it's causing severe wind, and that's just how it is here. Man, I've lived here 30 years, and I've seen it go over 100 miles an hour here.
Damn.
Oh yeah, and cause severe damage too.
Is your insurance higher because you live in that area? Like, did they jack that shit up, or?
Not me. I don't know.
There you go, Dante. Check out that link.
Yeah, I really don't know, but I know we have earthquake insurance too, and that makes it a bit higher.
Yeah.
You guys have earthquakes out there?
Oh, dude, or do we ever? Just like we're right next to California, so we're basically in California when it comes to earthquakes.
Well, at least you're on the good side. You'll stay put when California surfs off to Hawaii.
Exactly.
That's me and Cave Troll.
That's not. That's hopeful thinking.
I just saw your picture, Dante, the guy on the bike. It's too funny.
I wish I had an Asian woman to beat.
Yeah, man. Most of these trails I'm looking up.
How many do you need?
3.
Cave Troll, I like your I like that link.
Thank you.
Okay, all parking only DRZs will be turned into KRs.
That's it.
Well, Happy New Year, everybody. If I haven't talked to anybody since the
Yeah, Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. Big thing is like right now, anything I'm looking up is I can find is ATV trails and.
Dante, if you come up here, besides those dumps, which are pretty aggressive, I mean, everywhere you go, there are hills. I mean, and they're decent hills.
You guys would freak out if you saw the trails here. That's all I can say.
Would freak out as in good, as in they're good trails, or like
as in holy shit. What we have back here in the East Coast are little mole hills compared to
Well, yeah,
really?
you got mountain ranges right there.
We've got real mountains here with real friggin' trails. You know what I mean? We got
Yeah.
mountains go up to 13,000 feet,
Oh,
almost
shit.
13,000 feet some places.
That's the thing. Like here, like you'll be riding on flat, and then before you know it, like you hit a wall that's like almost, vertical, 90 degrees. And if it's not 90, it starts off as a little grade, but then the very top's 90, and you better have a shitload of momentum to get over that thing, or
Right.
else you're gonna get screwed.
And then we have, an unlimited amount of desert to ride in.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
Right. So you got best of both worlds. You really do. But the weather.
Have you had a dirt bike / trail bike or anything like that, Reed?
I only quads. I had a couple of ATVs. That's as
Yeah.
far as dirt bikes I went because I don't want to break my legs and crap.
Dude, where I'm riding right now, that all the mess stuff, all I see are quad tracks going where like no one else can go. I mean, those things are like going everywhere. And through like there was like a frozen, I'll call it a stream, but it's a little bit bigger than a stream. I mean, it could carry your bike away in some spots, but you see their quad tracks go through it, and I mean it's deep, and then go through the other side. And I was like, damn, man, I want to go over there. How do I get over there?
You need to jump.
Yeah, there's nowhere to jump. It's like a valley, like in this valley.
Yeah, quads rule. I've always owned 4-wheel drive ones too. The last one I had was a Wolverine. It was fun. It was only a 350, but it ripped. It was great on the fire roads.
Like when you get that nice 3 inches of snow, take that baby out there. That's
I've had a few snow machines too. Always Yamahas.
Yamaha. There you go.
Yeah, I've only owned Yamahas. It's the only brand I've ever owned.
I got a mixed bag. I got Yamahas, Kawasaki, and Suzuki.
That's cool.
Mm.
My mom like Kawasaki's. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Reed's had a WR for a while.
I have.
Oh, nice.
All right. I had it for 6 years. It was a great, fantastic motorcycle. I loved it. But
Yeah,
my Yo7 is way better.
yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I thought I was very attached to my WR and I wanted to keep it, but I couldn't afford to have 2 motorcycles. I needed to trade one in or sell it to get another one. And that's what I did. And I thought I was going to just miss it so bad. And no, I don't miss it. I love that bike, but man, the FZ07 was so up for me.
Whoa, what's Mothman saying? YouTube Yellow Creek in Wellsville, Ohio?
Yeah, I've been talking about that.
Is it? I mean, Ohio. I mean, that's doable.
Where's Wellsville at? I wonder.
I don't know, but it sounds the way Mothman's talking. It's like I have to go there.
I'm looking it up.
Is it near Gallia County, maybe?
No, that'd be further south. This is up north, I think.
Oh, nice. That's cool. We're not coming to Ohio this summer. We're going to fucking liberal land on an island.
Oh, you're going to Hawaii.
Yeah, I see family now in Hawaii. We alternate. Hawaii, Ohio, Hawaii, Ohio. Whereas we used to go to Hawaii every single year, you know.
Oh shit, dude, that's right by Mountaineer Casino. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah, it's up by Weirton.
Yeah.
Is that like Newcomers Town area?
No, that's Newcomers Town is more in-state. This is right by the border.
Oh. I heard budgies.
Yep, that's our bird. Ava's bird, actually.
I love birds, man. Fucking life would be so quiet without them too. Oh, he hears them.
Here's mine. All right, Dante, I'm going to move my bird so that I don't hijack your stream.
Dude, they're just crap and they're having their hangout.
Ava, blame, have their own hangout. Dante, I'm going to tell Ava you're blaming her.
You don't have to move your bird, man. Poor budgie.
Riders. Yeah, Powerline Park. That's only open twice. That's only open twice a year though. Powerline Park's not open all the time.
Yeah, we used to sneak in and ride all the time, and then we got chased out.
Well, a couple years ago, someone died there. So
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies out there. It's one of the good
So-
places in Ohio to dump.
Oh,
it's open on Memorial Day and 4th of July.
that's the best holiday of the year.
Yeah, we used to run our sand rails and dude buggies and take the quads and the two wheelers up there years and years and years ago.
Back when there was freedom.
Yeah. Back when they'd chase you, but they didn't shoot at you.
Yeah, actually, Powerline Park's not real far from me. Actually,
That's just up the road practically from you.
yep.
It was
Actually,
a lot of
I had,
fun.
actually, co-worker and a boss of mine a couple years ago, they went and camped the weekend or the 4th of July weekend out there.
Yeah.
And it's fucking chaos out there, man. You can go get lost. There's so many side-by-sides, four-wheelers, lifted trucks, and
Hillbillies.
so much beer.
Oh, beer. No beer.
And you also have people that'll like they'll haul campers down there. They'll stay the weekend,
I like it when there's heroin there. I love it.
and they'll go ahead and
Most of it when I was there was crystal meth. So
Oh, that's good times. That's good time. I love being frail and not sleeping or eating for weeks. It's just fun. It's a fun life.
you still got all your teeth?
Yeah. I wasn't into it hard enough. I wasn't going for it. They said.
Yeah. You weren't going for the gusto.
I know. From what there's a bus that rides around down there. It's literally
yeah.
it's just
Full of hippies.
no, it's just a bus that just rides the loop.
I fucking hate hippies.
There's fucking like there's YouTube videos of Powerline Park of this bus.
Is there white dudes with dreadlocks there?
No,
No.
Hey,
No.
that's where I need to be then, because these Burning Man types really piss me
Yeah,
off.
I don't know what it's like now, but
no,
Back-
it's still not like that.
yeah, back in the early 70s, 75-ish and stuff, it was white trash heaven.
There's
It's
nothing
still-
worse than a white guy with dreadlocks. I swear to God.
You'll have
Don't get around a bunch of river hippies then.
it's not uncommon for someone to take like a $70,000 truck, totally destroy it, and laugh about it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah,
seriously, I
there's
mean,
a lot of vehicles that just get rolled downhill for just no reason.
Like those people on the Nürburgring. If you ever watch those on YouTube, and they crash their $80,000 Mercedes Benzes and shit on that track, the Nordschleife, which is the public part of that track, and anybody can drive any car on that thing. They just wipe out like sons of bitches on that.
well, there's some portion of the track that are actually people live on.
Yeah, adjacent to the track. You mean? Not on the track.
No, but you can get onto the track from their property.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, that's how we used to sneak on.
Oh, you're talking about that place you're talking in.
No. Nürburgring, same way.
Oh, okay. I wasn't trying to change the subject.
But Powerline Park, I mean, yeah, it's like, I think it's like 500 acres of just dirt and woods.
In big holes.
And beer and hillbillies.
I mean, they'll have these pits full of mud water, and they'll sit there and they'll walk these four-wheelers across these pits.
Is there muddy women there?
Lots.
Well, that's not too bad then.
There's muddy women. Some are topless.
Muddy women with no teeth.
Some are like that too.
Lots of crystal meth.
It's messed up.
They don't bite that way.
I know.
It ain't so much. It's more heroin now than crystal meth.
Chasing the dragon. Woohoo! What a life! What a life, man! It's
That's what's making this area right now is heroin.
that's all the rage. All the cool kids are doing it.
I'm gonna run out and get some then.
Yep. I'm gonna write poetry. I'm gonna write poetry. Maybe grow some dreadlocks.
I don't need peer pressure. I just go out and do it.
I like to be first in line. I set the trends.
You don't need peer pressure. You got 3 breast pumps. What do you care?
You ever seen,
Reset.
you ever seen Crocodile? You know what that is?
No,
I've heard of a crocodile.
No, it's spelled with a K. Crocodile, not crocodile. Crocodile, and it's a flesh-eating fucking drug, basically.
Oh man.
And it came from Russia, in that area, and it eats your flesh away. You inject it over time, and it eats your flesh away, and it does all this horrible shit to you. And these people are like doing this crap for fun.
Yeah,
Oh my
the fact it goes for Russia.
Oh my God! And it surfaced here in the United States, but I think Americans are maybe not as dumb. I don't know. I can't really. I don't even want to say that because
So you talk to yourself. I'm just as stupid as anybody else.
that's what I'm trying to get at. I just didn't want to say it, but for some reason it didn't take off here like it did there.
No, because over in Mother Russia, it's better to die than to fuck.
I don't know. They got it pretty good there in the last 25 years or so. They have drive just as nice cars as we have and everything else. They have pretty good freedom there now.
Well, after they killed everybody off, eating their flesh, yeah.
Well, insurance fraud is so fucking rampant over
I
there.
don't have insurance.
Yeah. Too bad, man. There's cool places in Russia, I'm sure.
Oh, I wouldn't mind going across Russia. I just don't know if I'd want to drive it.
Hey, that's the biggest country in the world, isn't it? Isn't it the biggest country on earth? Russia?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, Christ, it's most of fucking Europe.
Yeah. Incredible.
You'd be safe on the road as long as you weren't on the road.
I don't know. From the video,
Sidewalk.
it's not safe either because the cars are going there.
Let's see. Matt brought up a good point. Battery acid is cheaper if anyone wants flesh off.
It's not as fun though.
But you don't get high from it, man.
Yeah.
You don't get high from the battery acid, man. You got to get high while your flesh is being eaten.
While your flesh is falling off.
Yeah, you got to be high, brother. High, man.
Like the old movie Flesh Eaters.
Holy crap, that wind. I wish I could turn my desktop around and point it out the door, but you still wouldn't be able to tell how really it is out there. It's fucking insane. We don't even live in tornado country or hurricane country.
You live in high wind country.
Oh, man. I'll never, ever get used to it. Ever.
It's mostly coming from just one direction, right? Straight line wind?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming from the west, from the mountains. It comes down the mountain slopes like a freight train.
Damn California.
Yeah.
You gotta have a belly that cuts through the mountain to make it.
We call that the fruitcake winds. They come right out of the Gay Bay, right out of San Francisco. The wind.
Just don't breathe too deep.
No, I was just thinking that.
Oh, shit, man. It's awful. It's just awful. I used to live in an RV in this shit.
God, I couldn't imagine that.
Oh,
Yeah, I was raised in 2 different trailer courts.
You were?
Oh, yeah. We love tornadoes.
Go for it. It's your favorite person.
We have one. We have one a week here. We just don't get the whatever, you know what I mean, the spinning fucking shit. It's just straight line winds here. We get the outer bands or whatever. Crazy. We do get tornadoes in Nevada, though. We do. They say like 3 to 4 a year. And they usually happen out in the middle of nowhere where nobody ever sees them. Like out in the middle of the desert. But we actually do have tornadoes here, believe it or not.
So is that like the tree that falls in the forest? If you have a tornado in the desert, no one sees it. Does it really happen?
Except for the poor guy who just happens to be living out in the middle of the desert, and the tornado hits his house. And that
Minding his own business, cooking up his meth, and boom.
It happened for real. It happened in Las Vegas back in the late 80s.
Hey, who knew Breaking Bad was a true story?
Crazy, man. The guy lived out literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. There was no house around for 50 miles, and that tornado came and flattened his shit. You know what I mean? It could have gone anywhere, but it just ran right over him. That sucks. You know you got bad luck when that happens.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, man. That's like being struck by lightning, I would say. Damn near.
That's when nature says, fuck you.
Yeah. I'm going to gobble your shit up like Pac-Man.
You're making some good meth there.
Yeah.
Now it's a party.
It's the meth winds. They call it the meth winds down there. Up here, it's the fruitcake winds. Down there, it's the meth winds. That blows out of Los Angeles.
Who's all in for a Wellsville Trails trip this summer? I'm definitely going. They said it's a range of anything from easy to insane hill climbs, which is great because, you know, some people don't want to do the crazy hill climbs, but there's some things that you could just kick around on. And some...
I'm going to tell you this much. I'm not doing crazy hill climbs on KLR.
I bet you can be talked into it.
No.
Father Time will say, just follow me.
Yeah, I think Dante's too smart. He's like, I'll go and I'll listen and then I'll follow.
If you did meth, you would probably do it though.
No, I'll follow behind him with the camera and I'll catch the fails.
Yeah, he'll catch me rolling down. He'll catch me rolling down a hill as usual, like I've been doing it with all this ice lately.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, Serafina.
Serafina, hello.
What's up?
Hi.
Are you on meth?
No, her nose is stuffed up.
Huh? I wish.
Gotta be on meth to be in this room.
What else? No, I'm on NyQuil is what I'm on.
Woo!
I'm on methane. I'm doing some methane.
Are you sitting there smelling your own farts?
Yep.
No.
I'm tempting. I'm pulling my jacket
One
up.
second. I just got a phone call coming in.
That's a self-contained Dutch oven.
Yeah.
Mike knows all about that.
Oh, shit.
Come back, Serafina, come back.
You left us. We were good enough.
You'll be fine, Gopher. She'll be back.
You went to get some more meth. That's the theme today. Meth.
Meth and breast pumps.
Uh-huh.
Meth?
And,
That's a party.
You know, that'd have to be a pretty big pump to be in a box that size.
meth and breast pumps on the next Oprah.
Multiple ones.
Oh, God.
Oh, let's not talk about Oprah.
Speaking of Oprah.
Oh.
My God.
He's going to run for president.
Oh,
Yes, I know.
I don't
Did you guys see the video on YouTube about her meeting with the people that want to depopulate the earth? She's one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She's a Bill Gates person. And
Yeah.
that was on the next news network.
We're going to let anybody over 55 die off.
Repopulate the earth.
Ugh. Well, I'm glad I own the AR-15. That's all I could say.
She said we're good enough, no?
Who said this?
Oh,
When I fill out the 55.
I don't know. I missed it.
Millennials with me.
she's all for oh fuck, Logan's Run type of shit.
Those people are fucking insane. They're
Yeah,
not
there's too many people on the earth, so they want to set a limit. Like at age 55, if you're not producing or supporting or contributing or whatever at age 55, your ass just explodes.
Logan's Run.
Like I said, they want to do Logan's Run.
Yeah.
So who is this?
They're already doing Logan's Run. What do you mean?
No, not yet, because we're not all going to carousel. So, we don't got duels in our hands.
I want to ride the giraffe.
Shoot, hurry.
One of the city council members in Denver, Colorado says, we got to get all the old people out of their houses so the young people can have them. That was her comment.
These people are retarded. They need a diet of lead. They need a lead diet.
Look at the was it Switzerland or whatever? They go into retirement homes and stuff and convince the elderly to do to commit suicide.
Euthanasia.
Just do it. Do it. They stand there and they go, do it.
They do. They basically tell them that they're wasting resources that the younger people could be using.
That's disgusting.
Guilt them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd like for them to show up over here.
That won't go over well in my house.
Yeah.
That's why they're trying to. That's why people are why people have been fighting it so much, bringing that into Canada.
Jeez.
I hate this.
Because they don't want that.
I'm so sick of this fucking world. That's why I'm hiding and I'm not leaving the house.
But the wind found you.
Yes.
It finds me, of course, but it's to be expected. We have no snow though. We're in the 50s right now. I forgot to mention that. It's windy as fucking shit, but we're in the 50s. We should be in the teens right now, and we should have 4 feet of snow. Not this year.
Yeah, but you got your snow last year, Reed.
Oh, we got a ton last year. We had up to 600 inches up at the highest elevation. Yeah, it was gnarly.
600 inches.
600.
What?
Yeah, it was a huge year last year.
600 inches.
Yep, above 10,000 feet.
That's insane.
It is insane. And I've been here times where the snow piled up when I lived in an RV above my RV, and I dug a tunnel to my front door.
Shit.
Yeah.
But it's a dry snow.
Yeah, right. You don't want it to pile up. It's Sierra cement. That's what we call it. It's Sierra cement. It's really wet and heavy a lot of the time. It's scary shit. We have avalanche danger here.
Oh, yeah, that shit, the wet snow alone. Could
We have Cycle Cruiser.
Holy
What?
crap.
He came back.
Holy
What?
crap.
I don't know who that is.
No, it's just an ad. He's just spamming.
Hi, Cycle.
What a douchebag.
Cycle Cruiser, let's ride.
There's your buddy, Mike.
He's my daddy.
Oh, is someone spamming this on the chat? I see it now.
Yeah, Cycle Cruiser.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. Oh, I know.
That's
Guy
too
who
funny.
doesn't ride. He just says he rides.
Why would what a loser, man. Why would he come on here and spam us?
Because he can.
Now we need Renegade
Real
Bike
slide action.
Not Dante, you banning him?
Oh, well, last time we started making fun of him, he removed it.
All in one motorcycle channel. All in one what?
He's got the bug out van.
Yeah, he's got a separate channel for that.
I'm so sick of gay shit like that. I would never watch fucking garbage like that. Never.
Okay, but the funny thing is, when you go to the channel that's doing the advertising, there's no videos on it.
Whatever.
Mm.
That's the part of YouTube I can't stand. You know what I mean?
Then it
Cycle
covers-
Cruiser, message retracted.
Get the fuck, get the stepping.
I think he just banned me from his channel.
Good, whatever. dude.
Oh, your life is over. You might as well just commit suicide now.
Dante. Well, Dante, I should be guilty by association then.
He heard us talking to Mike, is what it was.
Here, wait. Let me try.
Bunch of useless nuts over the border, I tell you.
Let's see here.
When everybody
Dude,
needs to
that's
watch-
too fucking funny.
It won't even let me go to his channel.
This is retracted.
Oh, isn't that a shame? We've all been banned. Oh.
Whatever.
It breaks my heart, right?
That kind of keeps the point of your dad, doesn't it?
It's a fake account. Yeah, it's not his. It's not. It's a fake account.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
who cares anyway? Get
It's
out.
not like I felt the real ways.
Because his real account is actually all one word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was too funny though.
pretty gay.
Gay, yeah, like gay as in funny as in multiple ways.
Right. Yeah, not gay as in fucking faggot.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It's a fake account. Yeah, it is.
Faggot ass. Faggot.
Message retracted.
Did it actually say the message retracted? I reported it, so
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
does.
show on my thing.
It says message retracted.
Yeah,
See, I'll report it too.
I did too. It's spam.
I didn't. I miss my daddy.
Who's your daddy, Mike? Who's your daddy?
He owes me child support. Big time.
Well, you could get new parts for the bike.
That's it.
You wouldn't have to keep borrowing everybody else's.
You spent
Oh,
Yeah, funny haha. It's funny haha.
I've been waiting for Matt to come on because I need a couple of pieces for the KLR. Tires,
So,
wheels, and
Father Time, Mothman. If
You think I'm funny, huh?
we get riding together, you're gonna have a competition, man.
that's not fair, really. I mean, Father Time is actually riding his bike. You can get up and push your bike with one hand. I mean, it's like, climb this hill here, just sit on top of the hill.
Well, no. I'm no Mothman. He has a freaking H2.
That's insane.
I said if we go riding together, man, it's gonna be. There's no way I'm gonna keep with that.
That's what they make rope for.
There's not many things that will.
That's what they make rope for. Just pulling the clutch, huh?
Yes.
How good are the brakes on the KLR?
Not. They're not good.
Yeah, they won't be if you tie back to the back of that.
You're gonna
Well,
burn through some brake pads in a heartbeat.
I mean, under its own power, it's just barely there.
Oh, nice Mothman. I had a 1199 for Panigale. I liked it a lot, but it was garbage for what I used it for. I planned on tracking, but never happened.
Yep. These two are going to roll together, and I'm going to be the trailer park trash behind.
Hell no, dude.
Oh, no.
I'm coming with the DRZ.
You guys all get together. I'm going to break my Cushman out.
It's been at least 2 or 3 weeks. Anyone that's in the area, where can we, all meet sometime this summer? But I don't think anyone's interested. I don't know.
Put the KLR in the back of the
hey,
Gopher.
guys,
Yep.
I have an idea for you. A good excuse to all get together. Someone in the area offered to do me and Mr. Berg's wedding.
Do
So
what?
it would be a good excuse
the wedding?
to go to North Carolina as a group.
Hey, my Cam can make the cookies.
Mike can perform the ceremony.
Yeah, but I think it's got to be in Pennsylvania for his
Oh.
designing.
No, actually, I could do it.
Bring our equipment with us, maybe.
I'm allowed to do
Think
it
the
sitting
trip
across the
down
country.
to-
I don't get registered in the county.
Mike's
a-
business card says Reverend Mike, breast pump will travel.
That's it.
Like,
Multiple breast pumps. Get it right.
God.
I was thinking is there's a it's not too far away from the tail of the dragon. There's a nice little road. What is it called? Sean, my Sir Berg knows about it. It has a nice little dock,
Mm.
and it takes lots of roads to get there.
Mm. Yeah. I'm so all about off road right now. It's like my new.
Well, if the three of us was wanting to get together and make up a Mothman, I guess the central place for everyone would be
Point Pleasant. That's where the Mothman lives.
well. No, the guy's in the side chat. He actually lives northern Ohio.
Shit, I'd go.
He lives up in north of Steubenville.
Wooster?
No, more towards this West Virginia. What's that called up there? I don't remember.
Yeah,
Armpit?
No.
Cam's got the R3. She can travel longer distances now at a decent speed.
Huh. Oh, this would be funny. Flash mob the Buckeye Boys.
I need to look
The
at the
what?
map. Can't remember.
It broke up. What was it?
Flash mob the Buckeye Boys.
No.
Go over and kick him out of the clubhouse. Take it over.
Oh no.
Yeah, like I think Mothman honestly is really pretty close to me. I mean, maybe an hour and a half, maybe. Dante, what are you like an hour and a half? Or no, you're probably like an hour.
He's up around East Liverpool, Wellsville.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the Beatles are from?
Liverpool.
Actually, no. I mean, we could.
Dude, all I gotta say is I brought it up a couple times. If you all are getting together, let me know. Let Cam and I know. And we're
I mean, there's Harrisville, and then there's by the airport. That would be kind of central for everyone.
let's do it.
I know. We could always go meet in the cul-de-sac of the lady that ran into me.
We can park our bikes right outside her house.
Bring our towels with us.
After about the third time that happened, and they'd start getting paranoid.
We'll just all sit out there and rev our motors. You know, just fucking floor them, you know, pin them out.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody pull up one at a time, take a picture of her house.
Pose in front of it.
Hit it right off, and then everyone shows up. Take picture. Oh shoot!
Gopher will have his buckets full.
I've got 2 of them full now.
Buckets of shit.
Yep.
I have a bucket of shit.
I've been collecting them.
That's scary, Gopher.
I like that.
That's scary.
I collect shit in a bucket too.
We all have collections. He just have to have buckets of shit.
Listen, I worked on dairy farms for years. I can get some shit.
Yep.
Oh, I can get it too, but
I have 2 pit bulls.
Well, you missed.
I'm just a couple blocks away from the retirement villa. I can still get a lot of shit.
Cave Troll can shake her house.
Oh shoot! You missed the opportunity. Weren't you selling those package blow up bombs for people?
Gopher, what area are you from again? Where are your videos? It's like I know that area because I watch all your stuff, but I'm like, where is he from?
He's over on the other side of Columbus.
Well, northeast side of Dayton.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because the lady lives around Coriopolis.
I live 8 miles from Dayton.
Well,
Coriopolis,
and I'll be in that area
like,
again.
You usually don't go past like Washington, do you? You don't go to Corey, do you? Or she was down this way?
I was on the bike.
Yeah, I mean, but where did she hit you?
It was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know, but you weren't up in Coriopolis, were you?
No, I was coming through the tunnels going into Pittsburgh.
Right. Yeah. I was thinking that you were up in Coriopolis. I was thinking that it had something to do with work. Like you were working. Okay.
Oh no! If it would have been the work truck, that would have been more fun. I would have just kept pushing.
You just tore off some shit.
I would have kept pushing.
Yeah. Well, guys, once me and Sir Berger are married, you'll just have to let us know when you're planning it, and we'll see if we can get there too.
Oh, that would be great.
You have to ride a wheelie the entire way.
I don't even know if I don't know if I can physically get my motorcycle up into a wheelie.
I need the FC09 for that.
I couldn't. I would kill myself. You would see me in the hospital immediately.
For a long distance wheelie, yeah.
You're nuts. You must be a youngin'.
You can wheelie.
Yeah, like that. My FC09 is just. You can hit a balance point so easy with it. It's ridiculous.
That takes guts.
So you're saying if I want to learn to get that?
I'm sorry, what?
You're saying if I want to learn how to wheelie, get that bike?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's the only one possible to wheelie on.
Honestly, it's stupid. The only thing you need to do is be really careful in A mode, because especially with an FC09, if you don't have the ECU flashed, it is honestly like a light switch. Either you're on the gas or off the gas. There is no in between. Once I got my pipe and my ECU flashed, it's 10 times better.
Just do it on the gopher.
The mapping is just like much like it's smooth now. Before I did a review on it, and I always do like a track rider review, because there's so many reviews on bikes out there. It's like, what's different that I have to add, or else I'm not going to throw it out there. So most of my life has been on the track, so I always come at it from a track perspective. Cornering and the power and grip, and that's the two complaints I put in there. Was one, the mapping and the throttle response is just awful. In A mode, especially if you're in like B mode, it's not a big deal because that
mode.
Yeah, but then the other thing that's not good on my bike is the suspension isn't good. I'll still rip it, like Go ahead, sorry. Good, Reeds. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh no! All I said was rip it.
Yeah. But my FC09, like honestly, if some of my videos, like I'm ripping a corner going 115 and my knees down, like it's serious. That bike still freaking moves.
You're nutty.
But I would not. That suspension, it moves around on you a lot. And when I say a lot, like it's a lot.
Well, I ride like I have training wheels on.
Well, you're smart, and I'm stupid. That's why.
I'm old.
I'm old too. I'm 45.
How old are you?
45.
45? I'm 47. I'll be 48 next month.
Yeah, those,
children. We're all children.
we can't help it. You helped Moses cross the fucking street.
Me and Jesus.
God,
you was one of his disciples then.
Oh Lord, no.
Definitely a way better rider than I ever could hope to be. That's for damn sure.
I got my last date from the old folks village. I put her picture up there. You guys can look at it.
God was sitting there thinking about building the planet Earth, and he looked at gophers and how should we do this?
Means a smooth ride. That's fucked up, girl.
You like that, Troll?
Oh yeah.
You should be ashamed.
She was sweet. Sweet.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Gopher.
I have no shame.
I see that.
They love me at the retirement home.
The ladies' man. That's what they call you when you walk in.
You know, I'm a diaper dude.
Diaper dude.
The only question is, are you paying them or are they paying you?
Ooh.
Listen, they if I had a nickel for every time one of them old ladies tried to take me on a cruise around the world, I told them, you killed 3 husbands, you're not killing me.
Yeah, they say cruise around the world. They mean the bedroom, not.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh God.
Serafina needs to send me a pamphlet so I can pass it out at the old folks' home.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go again.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Serafina, like, you're either one of your channels, like, have you uploaded anything? I mean, sometimes notifications don't work, but I haven't seen that you guys posted anything lately.
No, she.
We haven't lately.
Posted shit.
Mm-hmm.
I have another video that I'm gonna launch soon. I just been lazy. I have to go through the copyright stuff.
Wow.
You gonna launch it from an aircraft carrier, or what you gonna do?
What?
Into the atmosphere. Yeah, I was watching your Tail of the Dragon videos and living vicariously through you and your boyfriend or husband. I don't know.
Fiance.
Fiance, there you go.
Oh shit.
They were good rides. I was actually just one day's worth. We have probably close to another 200 gigs worth of video to edit.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, that's a lot of video.
I like how you put the like the video game in the front of them too. You know, like the. Oh, it was good.
He really enjoyed doing that. You should have seen him.
I like it.
He was almost laughing maniacally when he was doing the little Tonka truck, beating up
Yeah. It's like half the time I'm sitting there, my daughter and my wife are making fun of me because I laugh at my own shit, and I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you know, and knowing Dante, what was that?
That's a Sportster.
Damn.
And you want me to sit on the Z?
Just for the shock value, yeah.
Is that a mini bike?
No, that's a Harley Sportster.
Are you serious? Wow,
Yeah.
that's a little motorcycle.
No, it's a big dude.
Yeah. It's
Oh, that's right. You're like
me.
6'9" or 7'8", 7'10". What was it?
Yeah, 6'5".
6'5". That's amazing. I had a friend who was 7 foot almost.
Damn.
He was a truck driver. His name was Gary.
Yeah, and he wants me to sit on a Z125.
Well, I mean, maybe not sit on it, but like act like you're sitting on it, or
You're almost Richard Kyle's height. Jaws from the James Bond movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cave Troll's a big guy. How tall are you?
6'7".
Damn.
Yeah, really?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that shovelhead sounds like it's hauling a load because it is.
Go tell KM. Say that's what a Harley Sportster looks like.
She was smiling. She was smiling really big. So what we need is Cave Troll and Dante on Groms or Z125.
Are you wanting to kill the bikes or?
That's a whole lot of burned out clutch.
Mm-hmm. Just start going down the hill. You guys just need to start going down the hill.
With a tailwind.
Mm-hmm.
You need to
Looks
get
like
one Zuma 50.
Dodge Riders, you know, doing the Grom, trying to get it up to 100. That whole series. Like hell, just put me on one going down one of these mountains. I'll get it up to 100.
Oh yeah, grab it.
Okay, let's put it this way. I've full tucked on my KLR and got it up to 90, and that's saying something.
That's fast enough, man. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I said that was full tuck on a KLR.
I had my DRZ up to 71 today, but my tire pressure I put lower because of the trails, like 15 pounds.
Ugh.
The thing started wobbling pretty
Yeah,
good.
I bet.
Once the weather warms up, Father Tom,
Mhm.
those tires would get more pliable.
Yeah.
The fastest I ever went on my bike was 100 miles an hour, and I did that for like 45 seconds. And that was way fast, man. I would never want to ride around that fast. Like for minutes at a time, hell no.
Yeah.
I did.
I didn't even with my bike. I got it up to that, and it was actually a really nice ride. But then it wasn't really hugely windy.
It's scary on my bike.
But the handlebars started to had a death wobble at 110, and
Ugh.
it transitioned through it. It
Well-
transitioned through it. And then I looked at the speedometer, looked at the road, and I said, if I screw up, it's just going to be nothing. So I said, yeah,
Huh?
that was it.
I know on mine until I did the fork brace. If I got much past 80, it was pretty much terrifying. And
Yeah.
since I did the fork brace on the bike, it's a whole nother.
You know what that reminds me of? Like my old VMAXs. Like I had an 85 and an 87. Those things, like you get those up, like, and they can move. You over 100. You hit a little something like a road, pavement, whatever. That shit could get really tiggy.
I have one now. It's in the garage.
A VMAX?
Yeah, I'm getting rid of it because I got tired of working on it.
Well, I love those bikes. That bike was awesome.
Your garage is full.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, kind of is.
Oh,
I have
man.
to get rid of. I have a VMAX to get rid of.
I got a bad 801.
What year's your VMAX?
85 first year.
Yeah. Yeah, like on my 85, you know what I first experienced was the like the shift works, it would like bump.
Yeah.
You almost feel like it's like slipping or something, but it's actually those the shift works not really, they get rounded or something, but I was like, son of a bitch.
It's kind of sloppy, yeah. It can, because second gear gets a problem in it. The big thing people run into is they don't realize you have to warm that bike up completely warm,
Yeah.
or you'll blow the main junction oil ring out from the out into the crankcase there. You'll blow it down, and then you won't have any oil pressure.
For 1985 though, that bike with the V boost, and the butterflies kick in, that was
I know.
freaking good. It still is. It still is.
It's kick in the butt getting on the highway.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun getting on the highway, but this one I just got tired of working on. Every time I turned around, last thing happened is it started leaking antifreeze all over, and I got tired of it. I just parked it. I said, I'm tired of working on this.
You should have drug it behind a truck and lit it on fire and then cut it into pieces.
Actually, I get down to the guy who uses their parts to build other VMAXs out there because they don't make the first gen, so he parts them out.
I haven't heard set it on fire in a while.
For like an hour and then leave. Once you even go for an hour.
Yeah.
There we go. I got you on a computer instead.
Half.
Yeah, we have two cigarette buttons.
Oh, I'm seeing double.
I'll be gone. One of them will be gone in a moment.
Yeah, no, you worked a little bit.
I like it.
What do you do if you worked until 1?
What the heck is going on there?
But what's the point of that? Like, I have to get the kids at 3 or 4.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, and if you didn't.
Oh, I couldn't figure out who was talking.
Sorry, I'm gonna go on mute. I'll be right. I'm talking about Cam with vacation days and
I couldn't
working
hear.
the system. Working the system, if you know what I mean. Be right back.
Ask her if she could ride your bike.
Ask her what? Sorry.
If you could ride her bike.
Oh yeah, I do have to sign permission slips and forms, and I only get so many a year now.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta sign the bike out and back in, and I only get so many, and I get
Sign it out and back.
in the like a fucking
And
library book.
Leave a pint of blood for deposit.
Mm-hmm. She takes down the mileage before I leave, or every evening, every morning. Like she knows.
That the woman has a right to do that. You gotta remember that. It's the woman's right, and it'll be enforced.
If it wasn't for her, I'd have no bikes because if she's not happy, I'm not happy.
Nope, exactly. Exactly.
Well, she must be really happy you got a garage full.
She is.
I've had this woman for fucking 30 goddamn years, man. Jesus Christ.
I make her happy in other ways, like the tangible ways. And it costs no money. I put a price on those services, and that's why. Wow, I think she's gonna throw up. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Bullshit's getting deep.
Name is Ralph.
Waiter's on.
She's heaving some real cookies now.
Exactly.
The Technicolor yawn.
She's sitting there shaking her head like, "You idiot."
Whoa! What? Whoa! Holy crap! Oh my god!
Was that the wind?
Howdy.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Who is it? Raven.
Raven.
Hey.
Hi, Raven.
Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Both your girlfriends are here. Yeah.
There's 2 Seraphinas.
What do you mean? What do you mean 3? KM, you gotta put KM in there. She's
By the time you really don't want to do that to her, you
You really don't want to do that to her. And that his girlfriend, that could be dangerous.
Your third one right here. And he said, please. She said, come on now.
Yeah. What, am I the only one that has a camera?
Hang on.
No, I got mine turned off.
I am definitely not showing my cold off here.
Is that what you're calling it now?
Yeah, that's what we're calling it.
We have a camera, but like, I'm on Wi-Fi, so everything gets choked up really bad.
Yeah, no, I don't really feel like showing off today. Especially everything here is a catastrophe.
Yankee
Matt Man said there goes 2 of his bikes.
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
That was cool.
Meteorite.
Raven's beating somebody up.
Yeah. There's a beat going on. Hope it's
Hey,
a
guys,
domestic situation.
There she is.
Oh, it's not my camera. It's just
More duct tape.
more duct tape.
You must have a GoPro Hero 5 Black. That's what my videos sound like.
Come on.
Whoa.
Crackle.
Whoa. Jamie's crying.
I hope somebody's recording this for evidence.
Little Van Halen. What's going on over there?
What's going on here? I'm very confused.
Confused at what?
A computer screen keeps showing up every once in a while, and I just see it down here. Someone's
I'm streaming my game.
Someone's trying to share something, but it's blank.
Are you on Twitch, Serafina?
No, I was thinking about starting to do that, but I just have to set some stuff up.
Are you on YouTube streaming?
I have the ability to do it. I just have to set up all the software. I've just been lazy.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what you meant by streaming.
Oh no, just through here.
Oh, got you.
Cam girl style.
But it's showing. You said it's showing blank. Well,
Yes.
That's silly.
Sometimes.
Huh.
Yours is showing blank. I'm shooting blank, so I don't know.
Okay.
TMI.
Someone's been nutted.
TMI.
Have you been counting again?
Yes. by
There it is.
by single digits.
What is
Oh,
that?
God, you're playing.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell is that? Is that a video game?
It is.
What
World of
game?
Warcraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before.
He's playing WoW.
Yeah, I play WoW because
Yeah, I recognize that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that a console game or a computer game?
it's
That's
computer.
Ah,
It's PC.
I don't know if you could actually play this with console because it's just got a lot of it would be really complicated.
yeah.
Oh,
you gotta have a
frames
keyboard.
Per second wouldn't be enough either, you know.
That looks way more complicated than I would ever understand. Look, all that shit on there. Oh my lord.
Oh no, they've
That.
They've simplified it a lot.
They made it
It
so
actually-
simple. It sucks.
Yeah, they really made it way too simple.
Wow.
Uh-oh, I might be dead. That might happen.
I've got 4 pounds of games coming to my house in Florida. All used. All PS2 games.
Nice.
And a PS1 game. Tony Hawk.
Pretty props for playing for actually playing a warlock though.
Oh goodness.
Does anybody play
you're playing a
GTA
Shadow.
5 at all?
Play GTA Online?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, yeah, I used to a ton. I'm over level 1,000. I was
Oh,
trying
are
to
you kidding me? Yeah, you used to
No,
play.
and legit too. Well, I work from home, so
Wow, that's awesome, man. I'm nowhere near.
I shifted my focus from GTA to motovlogging, watching people's videos during work.
That's cool.
It actually
Like
made Warlock.
anyone out there, if you have videos out there, I get you unless notifications aren't working, guarantee you have a comment from me and watch.
Right on, bro. That's
You know,
cool.
because I'm in conference calls or I'm sitting here and you know I'm like I can easily do that on the side and have fun too.
Right on.
I just have fun on the side with motovlogging.
That's because she's in the room right now, right?
No, she just left. Shh.
Oh, shh.
Everyone, hush.
Yes. And there's a silence among the crowd. Oh, she's back here. She's shaking her head. She heard me. My cover's blown. My cover's blown.
Get off of Amazon. Get off of Amazon.
Quick, empty that cart. Empty the cart.
Yeah. Hey, I was just on there going to get ready to put in
Ship it.
hand
Ship it.
guards.
I don't know how that link got on there in the history.
That's what incognito mode is for.
Yeah. I do need hand guards though. I was telling her today it hit my front brake and it wasn't pretty.
Well, quit getting in the fight with those trees and you'll be fine.
Yeah, really.
Or at least pick a tree that you can win.
Yeah.
I can't win on anything these days. Although in one of my videos coming up, this guy was riding my ass so far. I said, "You got a problem," and like tried to cut him off a little bit, which was stupid. But the temper got the best of me. I'm like, "You're gonna fuck around with me on a bike? Like, okay, then let's do it. Like, fuck it."
Did he have California license plates?
No, it was right in the back of South Park where I live.
South Park.
South
Yeah.
Park.
Kenny.
You know where they buried Kenny?
Kenny rides again.
Kenny Rogers?
No, Kenny from South Park, like the cartoon.
I know.
That's
dude.
Black Kenny's buried in there.
I'm just-
Sticking racist.
Yeah,
Can you
like
fly on your ass a car or another bike?
Muscle Mike likes to he puts me on missions to find Kenny's grave and whatever.
Find Kenny's grave.
And
Oh, that'd be hilarious, Matt, if you started doing that.
Why is that so expensive?
empty Amazon boxes. That's what Matt just said. He said, "I'm gonna start sending empty Amazon boxes to kids." Dude, I would be like, my next vlog would be me like at my brother's house or something, like trying to find a place to sleep.
Yeah, I get enough Amazon boxes. I could definitely do that.
No, thanks for the idea, but
They're dropping him off at his house.
yeah.
Probably with the front stoop. Put rocks in them so they're really heavy.
You guys are funny.
Yeah. I know those.
What you doing?
It's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun.
Somebody better be having a good time.
It's all fun. If someone loses an eye.
I'm not. Only
I would have
because
sent KM a rolling pin.
That's because the world's trying to blow you away.
We had our good time like what? Like maybe ETA like 8 hours ago.
they're trying to ignore it out there. It's impossible. Fuck.
Sorry, babes.
I sent her a wooden rolling pin with Father Time's name written right on it.
Oh no! Yeah, you did say you had one for her.
No, get one of those things off of Serafina and send to her. That'll teach you.
Ooh! Oh my God! No! I'll behave.
It'll put you out of business quick.
No, I'm there right now. I'm there right now. What's the
The deal of the day?
No, it's like your secret word or your
Safe word.
Safe word. Yeah, I need a safe word.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No, DRC.
What the hell are you guys talking about?
I'm kind of lost myself, man.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, not sound stupid, but I don't know what's going on here.
Serafina, send him a link to your product.
We have it.
It's not available. It's not open yet though.
Serafina has a dead.
I will have. That's why I took a couple of days off this week to get that finished. Well, that and the fact that I knew I was getting sick, so I went into work, saw that I could schedule today off, so I scheduled today off, and then spent the entire day in bed.
Well, I've got like 13 people at the retirement villa just waiting to shop.
They're waiting to stock up.
They're wanting their stuff.
I'm definitely not going to look at the customer information. Just send the product.
Oh,
That's no fun. Aren't you just a little bit curious?
Maybe not so much.
What the hell?
Uh-oh, what happened?
Oh, shit.
I just had an aneurysm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hoping not. Oh, man.
Oh,
Wind.
We'll blame the wind.
Well, if you get anything that has to be mailed to the Glen Haven Retirement Villa, you'll know.
Glen Haven.
And then I'll send you hearts.
That sounds like sexual chocolate.
No, I've never been called that, but
I must have shit in my fucking ears or something, man.
I have been called marshmallow cream before.
Ooh, man, that's big time right there.
Oh,
Cream pie.
that sounds.
You can't wash that shit off, I'm telling you.
Oh.
It's a shame.
Ooh.
TMI.
Mike, you're taking notes. You know that.
Mike's putting that. Muscle Mike's putting that in his next ITL.
No. I fix ITLs about knives.
Cool.
Like
I was
butter
surprised how long your the gas lasted in that one video you did of your ITL. I'm like, how old is it?
Yeah, actually, that was saved back by somebody. Back for the Y2K, and they forgot about it, and they were cleaning their garage out. And they looked at me and said, "Do you want it, Mike?" I said, "Well, let's see if it burns."
That was original Tyrannosaurus squeezing.
Yeah, you're good to go.
It burns better, cleaner than what I put in it just last time.
Oh God, it burns.
It
that
burns.
was
It burns like
Oh
ice.
Lord, it's burning me. God damn it. I'm burning down there. Oh shit.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, why? You need to go to the doctor, my friend.
I did, but I woke up and my pants were unbuttoned and I didn't know what was going on. God damn it.
Around your ankles.
Around your ankle.
Ankles. That wind's got to be coming straight out of California.
Oh, it is. It is. It's even rainbow colored. You can see the wind. Oh man.
It's like shitting rainbows.
Shooting Lesbos.
What?
Yeah. The Lesbos are flying through the air. Yeah.
Put your heels together.
Yeah.
And your little dog, too.
Yes. Don't forget the golfers.
But if you kill all the golfers,
The golfers.
The gophers.
It is raining outside.
Yeah, if you took down all the golfers, you'd lose half the people in Florida. Or more.
That's not a big loss either.
Oh my god, I need to have it just so I can kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
A Zhongshan ZS250.
oh, those are the best. Those are the best. Those are better than Rebels.
It's actually.
I'm trying to save up for a Rebel.
I've been saving
I'm
for
gonna
years. I give up.
I didn't think they were a Rebel ripoff. I thought they were a ripoff of a wasn't it a Yamaha?
The Yamasaki.
It's up in Sandusky. I ain't going that far.
Yeah, it's a Yamasaki.
Yamasaki.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants to rip off a Yamaha.
I like my Yamaha.
Best damn motorcycles made. Always have been, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Well,
definitely.
How you been doing, Raven?
Say what?
How you been doing?
Well, right now I've got a cold, and my voice is probably the best that has sounded all day.
Wow.
Did you get it the same place Serafina got hers?
Yeah, I got one too.
Only if it was a chubby guy named Brian.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know
it's my uncle.
Damn, way to go, Brian.
Yeah, Brian is kicking it.
Brian's making hell. Father Time ain't got nothing on Brian.
Nothing. I have nothing over here.
Something about him trying to like take my temperature.
What?
Oh wow, trying to take your
Ouch.
the good old I'm trying to take your temperature routine.
Ouch. That's all I can say.
And this
Ouch.
thermometer doesn't go in your mouth.
Well, it's a sore throat. I'll leave you to
Goes
that.
in your eye.
Sore throat. I actually got a story about that. I was told by my dad, which embarrassed the hell out of my mom.
Using the whole fist, Doc?
They were he was in the service in Camp Lejeune, and he came home and she said, "I have a sore throat. I'm sick." He sent her out to buy something to help her throat called Trojans. And she didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So she went to the store and said, "I got a sore throat. I need some Trojans."
Oh god.
Holy crap.
That's just awkward.
That's very odd. I would call that
Well,
odd.
Dad paid hell whenever she got home. I mean, she's just a little girl too. I mean, she's just a little thing, about like 5'4", 5'3", and he's like 6'2". Beat the hell out of him.
Well, it's because he won't fight back. Not in that situation. It's kind of his own fault.
He wouldn't hit a woman.
In my opinion, if a woman is brave enough to no, if a woman's brave enough to start up something with a man, she deserves what she gets back.
Most of the time.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, I've accidentally hit one woman once, but she blindsided me. I didn't realize she was a woman whenever I hit her.
Oh,
You know?
Listen, I've dated some girls that were 6'2", 300 pounds. If you didn't fight back, you was dying.
Quote of the stream. Quote of the stream. I did not realize she was a lady when I hit her.
I didn't.
Sounds like she deserved it, though. She probably thought twice before she took on someone bigger than her again.
And she sat there later crying. She thought it broke her jaw.
Oh, Muffin. Well, that's what you get. I never start anything I can't finish.
And we're out of the bed.
Back to the breast pumps.
What?
Oh my god, I want to go buy it.
Breast pumps.
No. Oh my god, it looks so fucking small.
The link to this Zong that you're looking at.
Here you go. I'll go get this so I can play 125cc, bro.
Let's go get a Honda Ruckus.
Yes, those things they're all over the place up in North Carolina.
Are they?
Well,
Oh yeah, I saw more Groms and those than I have ever in my life there.
That's because we have one of the biggest like mini bike events here.
Oh shit!
Is that called a K-pipe?
Yes, that's what they call it.
I don't like those spokes. You think that'll hold you?
Wow.
We're gonna pull Father Time. We'll see if it actually makes it out of the parking lot.
They do look slender.
You can show up and tell them you want a test ride and watch their eyeballs go, what?
Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah,
Okay,
like 1,500? Shit.
Somebody else has to come along and blog it.
Step away from the shopping cart.
Step away from the shopping cart.
I can't get that in an Amazon shopping cart.
Look up the Smoky Mountain Crawl. That's the mini bike meetup that they do once a year.
Yeah, that's what, 250cc and smaller?
Yeah.
This thing looks like a, I mean, geez, it almost looks like a Hornet the way it's built.
No, if I was going to buy a mini bike, I'd buy a Ninja 250.
It really would be a mini bike, wouldn't it?
For me, yeah.
For you, yeah.
Even for me, it wouldn't be all that. Like I've never, except for in training, I've never ridden anything that's less than 800 cc's.
Well, I knew the MSF course. I rode a GZ 250, and I was basically sitting on the back seat.
I rode a Honda Titan. It was cute.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a tiny little bike. The 125, I think.
Oh, so it's like the Kimco.
But it looks like a cruiser, like a baby cruiser.
Hey,
8 horsepower. That is 8 horsepower Fury right there.
On this, oh, there it is, the seat height. Damn, that thing's fairly tall for being a small bike.
Oh, sorry, it's a 150.
Is it? Where's the seat height? How tall is it? I'm looking.
It's got a seat height of 31. I mean,
yeah, it is actually pretty high.
That's not really all that. I mean, I could probably sit on that, but I would probably be on my tippy toes. Because I think the Magna's...
Those wheels must be real skinny and just real tall.
Well, if you look at the amount of clearance it's got... I mean, that
actually, there actually is only like 4-inch difference in seat height from that to the KLR.
It seems excessively tall for that small of a bike.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even attempt to ride that home. I'd throw that in the back of the fucking back of a truck.
Or you do what Leaky did with his and toss it in the back of the minivan.
Actually, it'd probably fit in the back of the Buick. Oh, that would make an amazing video.
You might have to take the side mirrors down. But I know somebody who brought a V30 back from Florida in the back of my van.
Oh, Leaky Biker hauled, what was it?
Ninja 300 was it?
But in the back of a Dodge Caravan.
Yeah. He's got pictures of it on Instagram.
I sent you one, Dante.
And he said he thinks he might have space in there for 2 bikes, so he might
I'm
just load the
afraid
bikes in.
Amazon link.
He might load the
Yeah, I
bikes
should,
into it for SCMM, so he could just roll up in a minivan with his 2 bikes in tow.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
It really would be. But someone's almost pretty much got me convinced that I might just ship my bike out there. And then not have to worry about it, because I have 2 motorcycles, so it's not like I'll be without one for a day, more than a day. Oh, frick. You can tell the medicine I took is actually starting to clear up.
Yeah, man.
Breathe better.
Good, man.
That's why you just need to drink more NyQuil, and you can rub it.
Oh, it's the Kimco scooter. It's actually cheaper. It's $250.
Octane Moto.
Is Octane here?
He's in side shot.
There he is.
Really?
Yep.
No, he didn't win the lottery. Not time for retirement. It's not Friday. Yeah, seriously. If I wanted to buy a mini bike, I'd go buy a Ninja 250. They're going to start growing trees here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll be picking up next, but I will be picking up another bike probably once I can convince Sean to let me.
I want something to tour on.
Sportster would be a mini bike for me.
Dude, the Sportster is a mini bike to me.
Dante, you dead set on a Bandit? Like, is that that would be your next day?
I'm gonna get a propelled paraglider if I get rid of my bike.
No,
Huh.
I wouldn't mind either a Bandit or like a Concourse or.
All right.
I got to see how much extra money I'm going to have to spend because I'm going to have to replace the car.
The 88 Olds with over, what's it have on it now?
Actually, it's a 98.
Oh, a 98. With how many miles does it have on it? Over.
It's 200,600 and some odd miles.
Damn. You got your money out of that car though.
Oh, dude, I paid like $1,000 for that car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Calm
Yeah,
down.
if Marshall doesn't sell his
Stop.
springtime, I'll see if I can get a picture of me straddling it. Pretty sure it was hilarious.
Yeah, Octane. Octane's going back to the hoppy with the cards and the spokes.
See that? Brap, brap. No, it's not. It's more like a clap, clap.
That's more like a horn.
That second link you sent, Dante. Oh,
Why is
sorry,
this
no, it was Donald. Never mind.
Why is this so cheap?
What are you looking at?
Not really what I want.
Oh.
It's a R1100R.
Hey, Octane, what are you doing for a vehicle? Didn't your truck blow up or something and you only had the motorcycle? And I'm not sure that you posted anything after that. Or does anybody else know?
I mean, he's posted stuff, but I don't think he's actually. I can't remember if he's talked about what he did.
Yeah, I don't know that he ever said that he had a replacement vehicle or whatever.
I think he more or less works from home, doesn't he?
No, he has a little office that he goes into. He does computer shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Sort of
his
like-
office is literally like upstairs in his house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It is kind of funny the amount of motovloggers that are also IT guys.
Yep.
Yeah, that is weird.
Octane says, "Get off my dick."
Damn it, get off it.
Get
It
off
makes
that
sense
dick.
though, because one of the things they teach you in classes for even computer programming is they teach you a little bit of digital developing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it really depends on what.
What course you took?
Yeah.
I took a mixture of computer programming and web design, so I had all the multimedia in there.
See, that's more on the programming side, not on the like networking side.
I was taking a networking class, and then I was taking a design class in programming. Like, I don't understand. I really didn't understand at that point.
Serafina, are you in IT right now, or you're looking to get in IT?
I work for a company called Shopify, so I do customer service, but I do help with themes, so it's semi in my field.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And I talked to my boss. They said I won't be able to keep my job when I get married, so I have been working on building
Wait, wait, can we pause? Like, what's up with that?
I'm Canadian.
Oh.
So I'll be moving to Cincinnati. And while we have
do they allow Canadians there in Cincinnati?
Huh?
I think why would you
Octane bought a brand new car, or just a new car, Octane? Did you buy a brand new car, or just a new car to you?
For me to continue working for the company I'm working for, I would have to reapply to the international Shopify versus the Canadian one.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd have to have a position available for me. So I'd have to go through training. And the closest office to where I live is San Francisco. So I'd have to move to San Francisco.
San Francisco!
Which nobody can afford.
There you go.
Who would want to live there?
You could afford a cardboard
Hipsters.
box and
Gross. It
maybe
smells like piss.
Wearables.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have to. Well, they have remote, so I could probably live outside of town, but I'd have to be in at least California.
Stench of piss.
Well, I mean, it would give me one advantage. I'd be able to get rid of the cars and just keep the bikes. Because I don't want a car. I hate driving my car. It makes me so angry.
Don't drive angry.
I do it all the time. Fantastic. I yell a lot.
Octane Moto bought a BMW M3 brand new. Oh wait, no, that's not what he said inside chat. Sorry.
My friends, they like to laugh at me when I'm in the car. Apparently, I'm quite humorous to watch because I road rage a lot.
That would be good to videotape that. That makes a lot of hits.
Mm-hmm.
I know. They get a good laugh out of it, and I apparently my personality completely changes when I'm in the car.
So you're instead of an angry drunk, you're an angry driver.
Yeah, I'm an angry driver. But when I'm on my bike, I'm so much more relaxed.
Sounds like you're safer on your bike because being an angry driver is gonna get you killed.
Oh yeah, I pull pranks on people when I'm in my car. If they're pissing me off, I'll actually I'll slow down when they can't pass me and speed up when they can, and then hug the line so they can't see past.
You're going to fit right into Cincinnati.
I haven't done that in a few years, but that was I still happily remember the lady's head hitting her steering wheel. She was so frustrated.
Just remember, in Ohio they carry pistols.
This is true, which we don't do that in Canada. They'd have to really catch me to kill me with a knife. Here.
We're an open carry state here, so there you go.
I admit I definitely temper myself when I'm down there, which is one of the reasons why I don't have a car horn. I can hit that horn all I want. It's not going to do shit.
Oh,
that could actually be dangerous.
I'm so glad I don't live in a place where there's traffic like that.
Oh, you know, it could be. That's not actually why I removed it, but my car has an electrical issue where I'm assuming one of the door sensors always thinks that it's open. So when I walk away, it trips the alarm over and over and over and over again.
What kind of car?
It's a Pontiac G6.
Australian made?
No, it's Pontiac, so it's crap.
That's GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, General Motors.
Is Pontiac still a brand that's around anymore, or aren't they gone?
No, I think
No,
they
they-
retired it.
That was one of the brands that they axed.
They
And-
liquidated it.
But it was
It'd be dissolved.
if it wasn't for the electrical issues, the car would be fantastic. It's great to drive, performs really well. However, the strange electrical quirks in it piss me off. Like it burns out. I burned out headlights, not just the headlight bulb, but the pigtail. I had to replace those. I had to replace the the button for my all-way flashers because it fused.
Have you been testing any of your wares in the cigarette lighter?
No,
I
no, I have not.
was just wondering, maybe you're overdrawing or taxing the system.
That would actually help me relax a little more, I think, in my car. That might not be a bad plan. Though I'd end up being like the lady in the grocery store who left hers in and end up passing out in the middle of the aisle.
Oh, the egg?
Yeah, someone did that a few years back in the area. It passed completely out.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
you can only tickle the ivory so many times before you just fade away.
We got a real Gixxer bro here, man. Gixxer's in good shape. Says nothing else.
Who? What?
It's a Gixxer, bro.
Oh. BRAH.
Power
Yeah.
Commander, 3 tunes, just right. Bike flies, very loud, great condition, low miles, and clean and clear title in hand.
Bruh.
Nothing else.
They should put that in the description, bruh.
That's exactly who fucking wrote that description too. Is a bra.
Bruh.
Psycho Cruiser.
Cycle
Oh, yeah.
Cruiser.
Nope.
Hey, Octane, real quick. Cycle Cruiser, quote unquote, Cycle Cruiser joined the stream tonight.
That's funny.
Yeah, fake account.
Faux Cruiser.
That's right.
Actually, no, it's Cycle Loser.
When I saw that pop up, I'm like, what the? Wow. Let me just jump right over and subscribe right now. I'll be right back. You're right.
You bet.
Well, he does say to subscribe today.
Subscribe today, yeah.
Oh my god, this red bike is faded so bad it looks pink.
Let's see a link.
Oh yeah, that sounds like something I want. I've been planning on painting my bike pink.
It's exactly what I want. That'll get me all the views.
The only thing is you'll have to change the seat probably because of all the time left out.
Hey, Serafina, here, I could get a silver wing too, and then I can match yours.
You should. Except mine's gonna be pink when I'm finished with it.
This one's shit brown.
What color brown is that?
It's shit brown.
Where is it?
It's not shit brickle brown?
No, it's shit brown. Actually, has 67,000 miles on. Jesus.
They're really good little bikes, and they ride well, from what I understand.
Huh.
Mine has what, like 60. I'm not sure if it's kilometers or miles on it. It's so old. It could be either.
Where's it out of?
No idea. I think it's a Canadian bike though.
Is it in Ohio?
Mine right now, it's in the garage. I'm not going out there though. It's too cold.
Well, no, I mean you got it in Canada.
Yeah,
Then it should
but
be.
doesn't necessarily mean it. My friend's Goldwing is an American one.
So you could get anything up there.
Huh?
You could get a bike that had a original title from Canadian or US.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're still the same. The only difference is just the Canadian ones only reach kilometers, and the U.S. one reads both miles per hour and kilometers.
Well, don't forget though, we weren't always kilometers.
True, but
So back when it was made in '81, we might have still been on miles. Let's see, when did they switch over?
So is America the only one that uses miles per hour and
No,
Fahrenheit?
No.
there's a couple obscure countries that still use miles per hour.
But none that is like larger, you know, like
Okay, so it's definitely going to be in if it was made in Canada, it's definitely going to be in kilometers because it switched over in 71,
okay.
10 years before it was made.
I like that bike, Dante.
Which one?
The Honda, the Silverwing.
Silverwing I sent. It's cheap enough. It's easy enough to work on.
Yeah, I mean those things they really are good bikes.
Oh, so that's burgundy. That's not brown, and that's the Interstate model.
No,
look
it
at that. Wow.
doesn't have the thing on the back.
Well, you can get the like mine has that rear seat. I have the rear seat, but I also have the trunk. There's also an adapter you can get that you can have both the trunk and the rear seat.
I don't need the rear seat.
I don't particularly.
That's where Dante will be sitting.
This will put you in a really upright position, though.
What do you think the KLR does?
Okay, well then you'll be used to it. Though I have to say, I got mine for a better price.
I'm sure you did.
$200.
Wow, really?
It had a few issues.
But
there was
that was not running, right?
Oh no, it ran. We got it to run with starter fluid in the into the airbox. We got it to run. No, it needed a complete carb retune, and it had a leaky seal on the engine, which I had to, not a seal, but it's if you look where the shifter is, right where the shifter reaches into the engine, that was there was a leak there, so it was leaking oil. So we replaced that. That was a pain in the ass to get because it had to come in from British Columbia. They didn't have any here around here, so I had to wait like 2 weeks for it with the dealership. But at least it was only like $10. But I have the whole engine rebuild kit if I want to decide if I want to rebuild the engine, which I don't want to do. Which I really, really don't want to do.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
Well, I've seen what happens when Sean starts an engine rebuild. It sits there empty. Sorry, it sits there apart on the bench for 6 months. So I'm actually gonna take it. I'm lazy enough right now. I just don't feel like doing all the tuning. I'm going to take it into the shop to get it tuned. They offered to do it for $60 to get the entire carbs retuned.
Oh wow, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, so all I have to do is get it there, and my friend has a bike trailer, so we'll just load her up and take it down there and let them do it.
So when they say retuned, is that like sync the carbs, clean the carb, like all that?
The carbs are already perfectly clean and rebuilt. But problem is I don't have the tool to sync them. So right now when I turn the bike on, it has it's sitting at an idle of 5K RPM, so it's a little high.
Yeah.
We've been trying to play around with it, but I think there's an issue with the clutch cable needs a little bit of oil.
Gotcha. Yeah, those old school Gopher, you or Dante, any of you might know this, but the old school like vacuum carb things, like they use mercury. Like, are you still even allowed to use that shit anymore?
If you're talking about for sinking carbs,
I've got a set of carb sinks for Volkswagens.
Yeah, and they have mercury in them.
They had a dense fluid on each side. I don't think it was mercury, but it was a dense fluid. It was glow in the dark.
I just used the transmission fluid.
Well, this was bright yellow, so it probably was. I don't know. I don't think it was antifreeze. It was pretty heavy viscous fluid, but yeah, that's what we used to sink the 32 and 40 millimeter dual carbs.
Yeah, Muslim Mike made his own to sync the ones on his KZ.
Damn.
yeah, the one that my friends got for doing 4 cylinders has got a blue fluid in it. So, yeah, you can still get, sync devices for that.
Yeah, I've had some of them where they just had little balls that would suspend in a chamber, so the vacuum, the balls would pick out of the bottom and just suspend up to a level, and you just match those. I've done those.
I mean, I think that's how the S&S on my bike is.
I mean, you can get vacuum gauges,
Yeah.
but all you really need is, like I said, like Gopher said, dense liquid with some clear hose.
Well, Sean actually made one with water. It seemed to work pretty well too. But we ended up getting an actual tuner because it did 4 carbs, which is what he needed for the little Cowie he's working on.
I did all 4 carbs on the KZ with what I had.
Well, the one he had built was only for 2. But I'm lazy, and he told me he hates carbs now after working on that one. So I'm on my own for carbs.
Like I honestly like when I bought the DR. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not a big fan of multiple carbs, but I'll do carbs all day long on the KLR. I mean, it's only one single carb. There's no.
Yeah, that's why I like thumpers.
Exactly.
Easy to work on.
650 cc, single piston, single carb, single coil. I'm in
There
love.
it is. Single.
But you ride around with a mix all day long.
That's why I like all the old Husqvarnas and a lot of the Pooks and stuff. 500 cc, 600 cc thumpers.
Yeah. You need to do a top end. That's pretty simple too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything. You can pull stumps with them. I mean, you don't get a real high top end, but just lugging my big butt around, it'll just go.
Well, the 400 that he has actually has some top end to it. The DRZ 400 has more top end than the 650 does.
Does it? I've only had it up to 71, but that's just on back roads here. And those tires, I wouldn't really trust it to, especially with the PSI I'm running. I wouldn't trust it going any quicker.
Well, no, but if you had street tires on it, like if you put the tires that came on it back on,
yeah.
I've seen people do well over triple digits on those.
Wow, nice. But that's my off-road bike. The only reason why I'm going on-road is to get to an off-road. So my tires will never be like a 50/50 or anything even like that. You know what I mean? I want off-road tires. That's why I think these 606s are going to be good. It's just I had very high expectations even in this weather, and I kind of was like bummed out whenever I'm like, slipping on shale, and it's not ice, it's wet, but it wasn't soft enough rubber to, bend the knobby to grip and go.
No, you need to get a real soft tire.
Yeah.
Like the Shinkos, the Muzzle Micro on the 244s, those are soft tires.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll probably do that. I have to see, like, Dante, like, honestly, I want to see how much, like, I go down there and we ride, like, off-road, or anybody else, like, even Mr. Motard, he has WR250. If I don't find myself doing a ton of off-roads, then I might, that might dictate what tire I get. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's my intentions for that bike.
I mean, unless you're planning to do, like, a ton of miles on that DRZ, it doesn't matter what type of mileage you get out of the tires anyway.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm sure you're not going to take the DRZ out every day.
No, especially not in summer. I mean, that FZ09 is just so much fun. And it depends on what ride. Like if I'm going down to like 100, West Virginia or New Martinsville, or that seat time on a DRZ would be a little bit much for me. But I would like take a direct route, slab it, to like you know, the link. Who put it up earlier? I think it was Mothman.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, like I would slap it there. I'd slap it down to you, and then hit off roads. Like so, my ride would be different. So whereas if you say, "Come on down, let's go riding," I take every single back way to get to you on the FZ09 just to hit, you know, some corners and nice roads. But like if we're gonna go off road, I just slap it right down the parkway to you and then go. Yeah, I just need to. Yeah.
You've never had the DRZ on actual just highway, have you? Yeah.
No. I've had it on 19, and on 19, or it doesn't even matter. Like Peters, the back road today I was going like 71. But that's where I dropped the pressure in the tire from 20 to 15 because I was like, these conditions are going to be muddy and, you know, even ice, you know, in some sections. And it helped a lot. Like I even said it in my video, it helped a lot, but these tires aren't exactly what I thought they would be as far as the softer compound to really bend, grip, and go, you know, on a knobby. Which is at the same time, like if I'm riding on the parkway, I don't want that. You know what I mean? So you're always caught in like, what are you going to be doing more?
Do you carry a hand pump or anything to pump them back up?
I do, yeah. I have it in my backpack.
Okay.
I don't have actually. I have big tire irons for my track bike, and I bought the Harbor Freight like tire changer. It's red, you know, it's bigger, and I put it on a platform. Because
Mike has one.
Yeah, I have that, and because I was changing my track tires so much. But I'll change my own tires on the DRZ and the Z125.
Did you still keep the factory tubes in the DRZ?
Yes, they're still factory. Yep. Because actually, I had where I bought it from. I had them do it basically just to do me a favor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and yeah, but I want thicker tubes because the tubes that come with it are thin and not great, right?
Well, I got tough tubes in mine, but I'm going to be changing them this year because they're 2 years old now.
Yeah, I'll probably do that next time. All I wanted is to get a different tire on because that the tire that comes on, the stock tire, is really bad. Well, for what I do, is really bad. Like if you're
it's a road tire.
Yeah, and that's not what I'm using it for.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like that one video where I'm on my ass like every other second. I think I went down 5 times, and it was a lot of ice, and it was just the wrong tire. But you know me, I can't help it. It's just me. You know, people are worried about me and stuff, and I'm like, it's just me. I don't have an in between gear. It's either go or don't go. But like on those tires, I was like, I'm hitting this hill, and then I find myself rolling down it, and that was a rough day, man. That was a really rough day.
Yeah,
it got the better of me that day for sure. The South Park dumps 1, Jeff 0.
Have you ever used a tire groover?
I have not. No.
You can make any pattern you want in those tires. We used to cut tires all day long.
Really?
Yep.
All right, guys, my med's kicking in on my head.
All right, Cave Troll.
Take care, bro.
Cave Troll.
Good night.
Later. Yeah, that I don't. I think the I'm going either for those Trackmasters next, or what's another one that's supposed to be really, really good off tire? I can't remember. I think it was a Metzler or something, but not the M21s. Like
Metzler Tords.
Is that what it is? Tords?
No. Those are like, these are so bad.
I think.
Like I said, the TKC EDs have a really big following too.
Yeah, like something like
These
that.
days, the compound's too hard in the wintertime.
I know.
Yeah.
You know what it was? It was Michelin AC10s. That's the other tire, because like the knobbies, once they start wearing down in one direction, you flip the tire on the rim, and then you got like a brand new knobby, because that other the side that's not gripping is still good. You flip it, and then like it's almost like you have, not exactly, but you have good knobbies and a newer light tire.
They call it step.
Yeah. That's the idea with knobbies, is when they start stepping one way, you flip them. And
yeah, but I think from what I was reading, the Michelin AC10, they took it a step further with the way they designed their the spaces and all that stuff with their knobbies. But all that shit's marketing. But I was reading some of it, and it sounded decent. When I say reading, like I don't read like anything from a commercial side. I read like the riders' reviews. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I look at those things, like Thumper Talk and all that.
if you go to like Motorcycle Superstore and read the reviews on my tires,
Yeah.
Everyone says they're horrible in the wet, and I've ridden in the wet plenty of times, and they've never. I've never
it's the same with Shinko. It's like
I've
Shinko
never once
tires.
felt unsafe on them.
It's like the Shinko tires. Just because they're a cheap tire, they get horrible ratings normally. The cheap ones. I've never had a problem with the Shinko tire.
Wow. Yeah, and that's, I mean, you're probably paying half as much as the equivalent tire of a name brand.
Yeah, I'm paying for $110. That's the front and rear at my door in 3 days.
Wow, that's awesome.
We'll see, like the Shinko and the Kenda tires, they share the same molds.
Yeah. I think my next tire is going to be at least for the back, because the front should last a little longer. I'm going to try those 760 Trackmasters, I think.
Actually, what will happen is if you do a lot of straight road, the back tire will pretty much just square off, and the front tire will step.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens.
I got several sets of tires in my garage. The sidewalls traction is beautiful, like brand new, but there's no treading in the center.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Being a lot. Beautiful.
So again,
lead hard on either side.
I was trying to be very quiet in case you said it again, but I still missed it.
Nope.
What'd you say, Muslim Mike? Like, I couldn't catch what you were saying.
Just saying, I got several sets of tires in the garage that they're flat in the center. There's no tread, but the side tread is beautiful, brand new.
Yeah.
That's just the way they do it. That happens going down the interstates and stuff.
Yeah, if you're riding on the road, for sure.
So if you lean really hard with those tires, you got beautiful traction.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's like some of them, like in where I'm riding right now, there's some deep, deep ruts. I mean, like, so I need that side stuff. It's like, like I'm hoping that stuff is really gripping in there, because it's like you're in a rut, and what's catching, because the rut goes down kind of like into not a perfect shape of your tire. It's kind of like a uneven, like one side's cutting in more than the other, and like the right tire might be gripping on the side, maybe the left. But there's a ton of that stuff, and it's like some of it is like shale. Some of it's like I'm like, what the hell? Am I on ice? And then I look down and it's just a wet slab of slate rock or something. You know what I mean? And I step on it and I slide. And I'm like, well, shit, that's not that tire. It's not the tire. It's that stuff just is very slippery. Like it's almost like you're riding a rock. There's no dirt there.
Right on wet shell. I mean, you might as well be on snot.
Yeah. You might as well be on ice.
I mean, right now I'm trying the 700 series Shinkos. Trying that out, see how well they work. I like the 244s. They're just a little bit harder on gas and a lot more noise.
Yeah. It's so funny. Like today, when I dropped about 5 psi, I heard a lot more road noise than whenever I had them at 20.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
I normally air mine up to 30 psi. Whenever I go mild off-roading, I'll take it down to about 20 or 15.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. 15's working really well. The only thing I couldn't hit today was anything with multiple deep roots. It just slid on. It wouldn't grab on them. And I think that's because of the harder rubber for mileage. If it was softer, I think it would bend more and grip on and go. But today I got stuck on a hill and I turned it around because I didn't put it in the video, but it's a hill. You start out straight, it bends to the right, and the whole hill the trail is on the apex of the hill. So you're riding at the very, very top. If you lean left, you're falling because you can't touch. Well, maybe Dante or Cave Troll could touch, but I'm 5'9". Yeah, I'm 5'9". I'm not touching over there. And if I lean right, I'm not touching over there. So as soon as I was almost spinning to a stop, I just jumped off the damn thing and I tried to push it up over the root. I couldn't get over, so I had to go back down. I should put that in the video, but it'll be out maybe in 5. I have 4 or 5 queued up, and because of the monetization stuff, I never put them out right away because I want my penny a day.
I'm unmonetizing everything.
You're unmonetizing?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Cam and I laugh every day, and it's just a joke.
I linked a tire that the 244s Mike's talking about is pretty much the exact same tread pattern to what I just linked, but Kendick calls it a 270.
Let me see.
But that's what you would need for cold weather riding.
Because definitely next winter, I will not stop riding. I don't want to stop riding.
For that, what bike do you have? Because I'm looking on my my distribution list to see. Because I'm looking at that particular tire. What do you have?
Me?
Yeah, the one who wants the winter tires.
I have a DRZ 400S, and sometimes I'm talking about the Z125 because I put knobbies on it as well. But
what year?
Everything I've been talking about is the DRZ. But I'll tell you
what
this.
What year?
My DRZ?
Yeah.
Is a 2017.
Okay.
But my that little Z125, it must be the Maxxis tires are softer, but they seem like they're gonna really hold up. And maybe it's just I'm 230 pounds. I'm not a bigger guy like Cave Troll or Dante, but it's enough where I sit my ass on the back of that bike and that thing just freaking goes. It's the only thing is power, momentum, speed, and clearance. But that little bike, I swear to God, I'm so impressed by how off-road worthy, and you might laugh at that, but if you put it in perspective, that thing is climbing things that I would never think that it would.
That thing's basically a dirt bike, dude.
Yeah, dude, I honestly, it depends on the day. That little Z125, some days, I'm climbing shit that I don't want to say that the DRZ can't, but because of I'm a shorter guy, it's more difficult for me if I happen to be on a little off-cambered hill and my weight shifts. Like that one video that I had that it was like there's a pond there, dude. If I lose my balance and go left, everything was ice that day, everything, but not that one section of stream that turned into a little pond. If I lose my balance, I am screwed. I'm done. Like, I mean, I'm going to be soaked. I already soaked my foot in, the stream, but like, that's a perfect example. Whereas if I was on the Z, I started to lose my balance or anything, I could jump off to the right and just I could carry that thing. It's 200 pounds. You know what I mean? It's not a heavy bike. But I guess those are all the reasons why I love that little bike. Like, I just love that little bike. It's really good.
I do know this year I got to run a different set of tires because they don't make my tires anymore.
Mm.
They don't make the 761s anymore. They discontinued them.
What was your tube type? Because I've got a couple of options here.
Yours is 90. Your front's 90/90/21, right?
The numbers I have are 2.75, 3, and 3.25 by 21.
Yeah, my tube size, I don't know.
Tube type. Tube type is what it says here.
Tube type. I don't. Whatever the stock is.
Well, what your wheel size is 90/90/21, right?
Mine is 18/21. Back is 18, front 21.
No, I mean the profile, like the KLR front wheel was 90/90/21.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Sorry.
And the rear tire on the KLR is 18/120 by.
Oh yeah.
80, I think. Is that right, Mike?
Sounds right.
Look at my screen right now. I'm just trying to see if I can get you better prices on it. But I'm just what tube. These are the options they're giving me right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
See, when I look, they don't even give me an option for DRZ.
You're at Rocky Mountain, or you're at TW places?
Rocky Mountain, yeah.
See, that's the exact same tire I linked you to on the other site.
Yeah.
They just give us this option of this tube type, so I'm just trying to figure out what the price would be.
Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what the tube type is on that.
It sounds like you got the same wheel size as the KLR.
Yeah, I think it is.
And what size do you normally run, Mike?
I couldn't tell you off my head.
Oops.
I'm trying to look it up, but I can't find it. Tube type on your stock.
Rocky Mountain, those tires.
Okay, so I could get them for $37.76.
Wow.
I have the dealer prices, so.
Oh, nice.
It's one of the things we're thinking of doing is picking up a small tire changer.
Yeah.
And seeing I can get the tires in stock, just selling tires. I need to somehow manage to sell $2,500 worth of stuff off this store, off of this webpage to be able to keep my dealer prices. So got a ways to go.
So if I need tubes, I'm coming to you. We'll figure out the size, but
yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, let me look, or if you find like DRZ 400S, I mean it's been around forever, so that's why I did a quick Google search, and I thought like tube size would come up, not tire size. And I haven't found it yet, but I'm kind of not paying attention.
See, what I don't understand when I go to Rocky Mountain, it doesn't even give me an option for a DRZ.
It gave me one. DRZ 400S.
Yes.
You're looking under dual sport, right?
Yeah.
And you did 2016, right?
What I did is I just wrote in the name of the tire that you gave me, looked it up, and then it asked me to choose my bike type, so I chose the bike type.
Yeah, the only thing that's off for me is like for like the V Strong.
You can also set up, if you make an account, you can set up bike profiles too, machine profiles.
Well, yeah, I have an account because I order my handlebars through them.
Ah.
But you don't get what she has, Dante?
No.
Hmm.
Here, I'll...
Seraphina special.
Yeah.
Well,
like
I am a dealer, so
She's a dealer, so she gets preferred.
She's so special. See, when I pick Suzuki, that's all I get.
but you're in the wrong year, aren't you? Is that 2015 I'm seeing? Or 20?
They still make the same bike for 2017. The year shouldn't matter.
Well, I chose 2017 and it was there.
Yeah, Dante, maybe it's on their end that they screwed it up, even though it's.
Yeah, when I do 2017, it only gives me the...
I don't think I switched under. I don't think I put it under dual sport actually. Let me see. What did I choose?
You would think it's definitely a dual sport. I mean, that's the bike.
Change vehicle, but not really. Oh, I put it under all machines.
Mm.
Okay, I can do that, but it'll still give me... Yeah, not there.
Huh. That is
Wow.
very strange.
So you're in Rocky Mountains. Let me see. Let me just do it for giggles.
Just write in the name of the tire. In the search at the top.
Let's see. All dual sport. Mm.
So here it says to choose a change machine, change or remove a vehicle.
Yeah, mine's.
Now try looking it up.
It showed up for me.
Now it shows it.
Yeah, that's mine
Do a
too.
regular search, it doesn't show it.
Yep.
But yeah, the price for me is $37 for the fronts.
Tubes.
But for the rear, let's see what the rear is. I mean, it's saving me a bit of money on mine. I'm gonna be buying my front tire soon as well, and it's like it saves me about $30.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be paying $100 for my rear tire. The matching one for my front, which is good.
You got a lot of shit out here. I haven't been out to this site yet.
I hear a shopping spree coming on.
You see what you want, then bring it to me and have me buy it.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit. Cam has me on a shopping.
Yeah, just tell KM. Oh, this is a deal. Seraphina can get it for me.
There. She can hear. Cam, you hear that? Seraphina's gonna save us $100. And she wants you to make her wedding cookies for free.
I'm not doing anything for free.
You know?
Yeah,
Actually,
so the rear tire I can get it for $52.15, depending on what tube type you get. So you could have both your front and rear tire for around $90.
actually, the rear tire of the KLR is a 130/80/17.
Yeah, I have and my friend's at 80, 121, and my rear's a 120, 90, 18.
120, 90? Okay, let's see here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what it said for yours was 120, 80 by 18 for when I put that in there.
Yeah, I think it's 120, 90, 18. Or originally, and then 80, 121.
Oh, it gives me the option, I think. Let me see here.
So this must be a skinnier tire.
Yeah, it is. I mean, which would make kind of sense because the displacement alone and the weight they are different bikes. You know what I mean? Like they're not.
So it says 120, 80, 18, and 510 by 18 are the two options I have.
You don't have a 120, 90, 18?
Oh, it's not that I couldn't. It's that that's what was showing for your bike.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I think.
Because you wanted.
Look. Where is Rocky Mountain at? Is that like North Carolina or something?
No, it's in Iowa.
Oh.
Or not Iowa. It's
Now you got me thinking about it.
There's one in Iowa and there's one in actually no, Utah and Kentucky.
Yeah. Their system, unfortunately, is very, very, very hard to use because they don't provide any kind of assistance with getting products into another store. They literally just say grab it off the website.
No.
Like that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So you're basically telling me I need. No.
There's the Shinko version.
So it means that when I go through it, I'm literally going to have to probably spend about 3 days just getting products on here, or I'll just have to be really picky and choosy. And the only way I see the prices that I pay is by literally going in, adding them to my cart, and seeing what they are in my cart.
Well, after you put it in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Okay. Quick. Cat, come on.
Wonder why it shows. So I'm out there like under oil filters. It shows like a Suzuki OEM oil filter, which is like the spin-on, not the filter that goes inside. I wonder why it even shows that for my bike because that's not what it is.
It could maybe be if there's an oil relocator kit for yours, because mine has a spin-on now too, and it doesn't originally.
Yeah, it says just OEM oil filter Suzuki.
Well, it's probably classing like the DL650.
Oh, maybe.
Because those got screw-ons.
Yeah, it says, but under engine, it says 2017 Suzuki DRZ 400S. A bunch of products, but whatever. It just.
Mostly, I was just happy to get the registration on this because now I have access to dual sport gear.
God, I don't have many tire options anymore.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Good old Amazon shopping cart.
Huh.
It's empty for once.
It's empty.
We can't have that.
No, I gotta make sure it's filled.
The universe will go out of tilter. 500
It
people
will.
overseas will die. They'll
We
all
won't have
starve to
sync-
death.
We won't have Sync the Planet for 2018, for God's sakes.
Oh my gosh. 300 children in Guam will just pass away.
That's dark.
Yeah, but you got to get your 20 cents a day.
Very true.
They pay prison inmates more than that. Oh, I've been told. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somehow slightly suspicious here.
God damn, Revzilla doesn't have hardly anything for my bike for tire wise.
And it's like, what?
Hiding now, K60 Scout tires. The douchebag tires.
Holy shit. Oh,
There you go. That's what I want because they got white walls.
ooh, man.
That's funny.
White walls.
What was it? Someone I know, they went over and bought new tires across the border. Didn't tell anyone they were going to do it. Didn't declare them. But they had a photo showing that he came into the country with black tires and came out with white walls.
No way.
Ooh,
Are you
that would be
serious? Wow.
So they got him for the
Canada-
import fees.
Canada wants every cent it can get.
Oh, it does. Apparently, they also came to his house and found that he had brought in a bunch of alcohol that had not been declared.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I know they took when we went up there, Cam had mace and they took that from us because we're not, she wasn't allowed to have mace up there.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no. Heaven forbid you're allowed to protect yourself in Canada. My God, what are you thinking?
Yeah, like no mace. Like they were like, and then they gave us like this receipt for like what it was worth, its value or something. I don't even know what we could do with that. Like,
You can have as many knives as you want. You just can't carry them across the border.
yeah, stay on the American side.
Well, they don't know that my knife came across with me.
You had it hid really well.
It was in my backpack.
Oh.
Well, they don't ask me if I've got knives. They say, "Do you have any firearms?" No.
Yeah,
No, I
Do you
don't.
have anything you want to declare? Yeah, you suck.
yeah. I think that's where we made the mistake. Like we were idiots, like not even thinking. I'm like whatever they said, it wasn't firearms because we would have said no. When they asked you for your how did we give up your mace? What'd they say? Like, do you have any?
If we had anything.
It wasn't firearms. We would have said no because we don't
No,
have.
but I think they specifically asked, or flammable or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember.
A weapon.
Maybe it was a weapon.
And I said I have.
We have mace. Is that a weapon? And maybe they said, oh yeah, that's a
Yeah.
weapon. Yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah, because we wouldn't have said firearm. We wouldn't have said. Yeah, me either. That was a while ago. That's when you used to love me. Sorry. Sorry, she just turned her back on me. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. I'm just looking through. It's gone. Yeah, tomorrow I'm dropping a video. Like it's gonna be mods. So you know how everyone's all about like mods, like do a 3x3 and put this exhaust on and do this. Like, well, I did one for tomorrow for my Z125, but it's the total opposite. It's like sarcasm at its best, I think.
Did you put a pool noodle on your exhaust like Jake did?
No. You want me to drop it now and then just watch it and then you guys can make fun of me?
Don't matter.
It hasn't my I'm just gonna do it then. I think it's funny. But half the time I think, Gopher, are you still on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that's like we were talking about, like it's like more than anyone, I think I get the biggest kick out of all of our stuff. Like the communication issues with Cam and I and stuff. So this is I just put it out there. This is my iteration of mods, and it goes total polar opposite against what everyone else does. And it kind of makes fun of me, which I like to do. I think I'm an idiot.
You have to be able to do that. I mean, you really do.
I do.
That's why on all of mine, people that get it watch me religiously. People that don't get it go, that's weird.
Yeah.
The voices in my head when they're talking to me, most of the time that'll be in red text. My voice will be in purple text.
I got it. I got that from your videos. I did.
Yeah.
Gopher, your voice in my head is red text too.
I know Mike really gets it because I listen to Mike when he's riding around, and you can hear the voices seep out into the video for Mike.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Because I'm like,
it's just all good fun.
I always am thinking like, what's the meaning behind like why he or she did this, and it might be like too deep, but like I have time that I can watch and think about it.
You don't want to do that in videos because I don't even know why I do. You don't want to even try. I don't know.
Yeah,
sometimes
like
I just do it's there.
Your morning rides and stuff. I'm like, what's going on? Is he tired? Did he get a good night's sleep? Did he sound like he did the last time he did his morning ride? Before winter came. Is his hip bothering him? Can I hear it in his voice that his hip is bothering him? Like that type of stuff.
Yeah, his voice.
Actually,
his voices change. You can actually kind of start to tell when someone or something else is speaking instead of Mike. Sometimes it's the same time. Sometimes it's after.
Yeah.
I get such a giggle out of that. That's what I said. I mean, I get a lot of people that will send me correspondence and ask me what I think about their stuff. And the thing is, I don't worry about the content. I'll watch a video on paint drying. It doesn't matter. It's what I get out of what the person's putting up. And I think you just got to be happy or you just got to be totally insane. Either one's fine.
Either one, you're in your own little world.
Absolutely.
So I can only imagine. I can only imagine what you think of mine then.
Oh, I like yours. It's cool as hell.
Dude, I'm boring as paint drying.
No, you're
no, dude. No, you're not. Listen. I don't know. It's just hard to explain, but it's I get all kinds of enjoyment out of different people. These big YouTubers and stuff, some of them I watch just to in my brain hate what they're trying to do because it's nothing but brainwashed, irrelevant crap for them to make big money. And I think that's, to me, it's just disgusting. And people fall for that. It just makes me crazy.
Like Dante, like, what's funny? Like, what I really enjoy out of your videos like you could be riding a bike, you could be in your Oldsmobile, you could be like showing me a landmark sign, you could be whatever. Like at the end of the day, like I'm like, this is a guy that you really analyze stuff. And I could have you totally wrong, but to me, you analyze, you research, you're very factual, you know.
I try to be.
You believe, I know that. So like when I watch your stuff, like I almost let my guard down of like, this is the gospel. You know what I mean? As opposed to some, I'm not saying that I don't think that about other people, but I really think that about you. You know, like I know if you say something, it's almost as good as, you know.
Yeah, he doesn't tend to waste words.
No, like me, I'll say shit that doesn't even matter. I'm talking to myself. You know,
that's all part of your appeal.
His is very thought out, you know, like it's not. You're right. It's not wasted words, and he's thinking about stuff. How many more miles can I get out of the 98 olds? You know, what's the risk reward out of that? When will I have to buy a new vehicle? That next vehicle, what's it going to be? How practical is it going to be? Am I going to have any fun in it? So I like thinking, like when I watch his stuff, like about where's Dante going to go? Because some people, like I would say, like, oh, I know where they're going to go. You know, they're predictable.
Yeah, he
has
like a giant calculator weighing everything out in his head.
He has
part of my problem. That's part of my problem. I sit there and I try to
overthink.
Yeah.
That'll put you in the ground if you let it get carried away.
I can see it.
I'll drive myself nuts sometimes.
I like just throwing shit on a wall and see what sticks.
There you go. Yeah, each person has their own little thing. It's just, and the reason I like this group is because I get the feeling out of everybody, and everybody's different, but the reality, the truth in what they're doing, the truth in what they're being and portraying. It's not made up. I know Mike is nuttier than a fruitcake. I know that for a fact.
I've been tested.
My mama had me tested, and I failed.
I failed.
Yeah, it's like Dante, like his head, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but this is where it all started. Like it's an abacus that he's using, like for every single decision.
Everything has a weight and measure. Everything.
Yeah, it's not a calculator. It's not a calculator.
You can hear it.
It's analog, right? Right, Dante? Yep. Like we were talking about on the ride.
You can hear them little beads sliding from side to side.
Mm-hmm. That's what he is. And that's why I freaking trust it. That's why I trust it. Because there is, you can remove all the human ear in it other than the human, and that's where it all starts.
Yep.
Circle. Time is it? 11:15.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, good stream tonight, Dante. Thanks for hosting it again, as usual.
Yeah, we got 7 watchers. I think I'll end the live portion of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna I still haven't taken a shower. I'm gonna probably jump off and hit the shower and talk to you guys soon.
Fulfill your duties.
I can smell you here, dude.
You can smell me. I know. I just put my arms down as soon as I said that.
Nasty.
Hey,
you didn't do that sniff thing, did you?
Not. I did it just with the nose, not with my fingers under my arms like Saturday Night Live. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Sometimes I put my fingers under my arms and I smell it.
And I sniff them.
Oh my god. Not that movie.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought that was so hot.
That's good stuff.
So weird.
Go for Muzzle Mike, Raven, and Serafina. It's nice talking to you guys. I will talk to you soon, I hope.
Yeah,
See you
definitely.
later.
Later.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You all said thank you.
In the live portion of this, everyone who came to watch, thank you. Appreciate it.
Tell your
Always
friends.
love it. As always, it's always an open invite. And we'll catch you next week.
Wasn't my fault.
Always their fault, Mike.